Hey guys, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim first and foremost. Second of all, big up to everyone who's watching. Guys, the reason why we're 8 minutes late is not a panelist, it's not any of that. The reason why we're 8 minutes late is the spirit of the wolf. The spirit of the wolf grew inside us all. And you know, wolves, they're more like nocturnal creatures. I was learning that word in the background, how to say it. So I learned it. And I'm saying it correctly. Hold that. Because Kunle did out to me, so he can hold that. But anyway, you know, wolves are nocturnal creatures, so they just go alive come nighttime, Habibis. So we're here, and there's so much for us to talk about. I think there is one specific club that, no exaggeration, we're probably going to spend an hour just talking about said football club. And in case you're unaware, you know, if I drop a chicken dead or alive in front of a wolf, that wolf gonna eat that chicken, you best believe. So the chickens were there, they got roasted, and I've got a chicken wearing a robe in the background. But he doesn't deserve to get introduced first. So let me introduce the rest of the panel. First of all, he's here on happy vibes. He beat Luton 1-0. He kept a clean sheet. His team won today. There's no reason for him to be depressed. There's no reason for him to cry. There's no reason for him to be upset. He's here, all jolly. And just because he won today, I'm not even going to intro him as Clay Thompson. I'm going to intro him as Steph Curry of today's panel. Of course, you guys, I asked you. You see, this is why I'm telling you, I'm a man of the people. I asked you, which United rep you want today? And everyone's like, oh, Ski, oh, Ski, oh, Ski. So join us on the channel, of course. It's man like, oh, Ski. How you doing, Oski?
My boys, thank you so much for having me. I'm win, lose, or draw. I'm always happy. You know what I mean? We always here. Shout out to my boys. Shout out to everybody in here. Hosem was always a pleasure, bro. I can't wait. The minute you texted me, I smiled. I said, oh, man, I'm going to have so much fun today. Is Yakub here today? We'll find out, right? Let's see.
We're about to find out.
We're about to pop out for this one.
And because I'm an asshole, and I admit publicly, I'm an asshole. No problem. I will admit it. I don't think it was enough to get one Arsenal fan in here. I thought we needed two. So let me introduce the guy that's, you know, usually here on the channel. It's not his debut. So let me introduce him first.
Big up the love.
Joining us on the channel is someone that sent me a voice note. The first notification as soon as Wolves scored their second goal, he was so happy. And also, he has nothing to complain about today because this team won 3-1. Guys, the man, the myth, the legend, the icon of Arsenal performances on This Is Football. Man like Kunle.
Oh, yeah, now. No. Crikey, mate. It's your dark skinned mate who's never late. Oi, big up. Big up. Everybody smash the like button, man. I had to mix it up today because today is a sweet day. I don't know if you don't remember a special place called Summer Bay. For those 80s babies out there, Summer Bay. There's a show called Home and Away. So closer each day. Spurs lost home and away. Big up all the Australia massive. Crikey, mate. Let's go. Let's cook tonight, mate. Let's go.
Big up to you, man. What an entrance. What an entrance. That's a real entrance.
No Niger Carilas, brother.
No. Niger no te Carilas. Big up, man. And speaking of closer, he's the closest one to Jacob, geographically. So he's the closest one to today's enemy. And actually, you know, shout out to Staffy TV, make sure to go subscribe. I've been watching American Waffle, and I'm always in the chat going like, TJ greater than Jacob. TJ dunk on Jacob. And what a better day. You see, I admitted, I'll admit, I've already said I'm an asshole, no problem. So there's no better day to get revenge. To get revenge for all the BS that Jacob has made this man endure over the last 2 months, ladies and gentlemen. 2 months of absolute waffle on American Waffle and on multiple different platforms, because I'm sure he probably calls Jacob at night and tells him, yo, how does it feel from first place? That's what he tells him. It's insane. He calls it snowy and windy up here in first place. So, you know, I'm going to ask him how it feels in third, because the guy in second place is joining us, making his debut on This Is Football. The man himself, man like TJ, is in the building. How are you doing, TJ, man?
You know, my guy Omar, shout out. It's good to see you, my brother. My guy, my teammate, my EAFC teammate, of course, Kunle, my compatriot, my guy. Look, Look, Husam, when I got the
Sound is crazy.
the message from you on WhatsApp saying, you know what, it's time, TJ. It's time for you to come through and mud the Blueberry Emperor we're about to see come on the screen. And I said, you know what, and you put it on your watch along. You just played my voicemail back on the watch along, and I laughed and played it back probably 2 or 3 times, clipped it up, sent it to my friends, and you said, you know what, come through for this absolute sauteing of really, truly my compatriot, fellow American Jacob, but the amount of crap, like you said, that I've taken, not only from Jacob, but the wider Spurs community, including your guy, Deji Spurs.
Talk that
And
shit.
I'm not going to big up Deji every single time, but the cooking that I've been getting for being just a little bit below Spurs, it's going to be shameless now, Husam. It's going to be shameless. It's time for the receipts to come through. It's time for some sauteing. Thank you for having me on. This is football. Let's get cracking, baby. Let's get cracking.
Let's
do it.
Hey, no Thomas.
Go on.
Am I gonna need my apron tonight for this cooking? Like, what? Go on.
No.
Not Chef Oski in the building already. Chef Oski in the building with the wrist, my brother.
That's what I make sure.
And guys, I don't even want to give this guy an intro. I'm gonna just play a video clip for him. You get me? Because I came up here today as the Wolf Ranger. The spirit of the wolf! Goal, 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 goal! Hello, Jacob and Nuro. Can you come off mute, please, and talk to the people?
Hey everyone. Hey,
bro. Hey,
someone's got.
Good day, mate. Good day,
Someone's
mate.
got an echo, by the way.
Yeah, someone has a mean echo.
Yeah.
Kunle, check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp. I just put it in the live chat. It's not in the press. Damn, I bottled it just like Spurs. So Jacob, how you doing, bro?
Hey man, too blessed to be stressed. Thank you very much for the invite. Big up everybody. It is your favorite Tottenham Hotspur correspondent. Obviously, I've got the robe of defeat on. Look, I wear it. It makes me feel better. I thought it was going to get a week off, but 3 weeks off, but apparently not. So big up everybody and enjoy it. Enjoy it while we're down because it ain't lasting forever. But that's not for today. For today, I will allow y'all to have as much fun as you want. Enjoy yourselves. Look, things don't last forever, so just wait. The chicken will
just
return.
Like you at top of the league, 100%. Big up to Mike who says Darwin score a hat trick tomorrow. Hashtag rest in peace, Jacob. Hey, it's gonna be one long ass stream for Jacob. We here for it, brother. We here for it, brother, and I cannot wait. And I actually cannot wait. And I'm so excited. So excited, man. So speaking of Jacob, usually we only do this on A-listers, but I feel like because he's ran his mouth so much, I want to do this here too. We're gonna let Jacob speak last on his club section.
Sensational.
So I want to start with the guy.
Since this is not A-listers, can you go ahead and put me on the top row because it doesn't matter if I've won or lost? May I be afforded that?
It's his show. Don't dictate to him what to do.
I was a question.
I don't think you're in any position to be asking for anything.
Speak when spoken to right now, Jacob. It's not your night.
No. I'm not nobody's child. It ain't no speak when spoken to. No, it ain't that.
Big up, man. But it's not your night tonight, though.
I'm not gonna lie. When Hassam told me, first of all, that he got the waffle merchant TJ on, I said, "Oh, that's light work." Then he said, "But I got another man for you." And when he told me it was you, I'm not gonna lie. I said, "This is gonna be a little bit more interesting than I thought it was gonna be."
Light work, he said.
Yeah.
Wow. At least I didn't hurt your feelings enough, Jacob, right?
No, you never hurt my feelings, Omar.
Yeah, and speaking of Omar, since you're probably going to be the nicest guy to him on stream, talk to me, my brother. What are you telling me?
You know what's funny, bro? I actually woke up at 5 a.m. today because I fell asleep on the couch yesterday very early. So I woke up at 5 a.m., did my Fetch routine, and I'm like, yo, what am I going to do right now? Literally, I had nothing to do. So I was like, it's either FIFA, watch a movie, and then all of a sudden I get a notification. Oh, Wolves versus Spurs. I said, yo, this is actually a decent game. I'm going to tune in. You know what I'm saying? I tune in, and to be fair, they bossed y'all, bro. I was so surprised. I'm like, all right, you know what? This is one of the games that Spurs.
Did you see the first 6-7 minutes though? That was fun.
Of course, the first 6-7 minutes, y'all were dominant. Y'all scored right away. But
Yeah,
my thing was, even after that, after the 10-minute mark, you guys were just there to be there. And I was like, okay, it's a home thing that the Monulu, whatever. And then you guys really held your weight to the 90th minute. 90th minute. I was so confused what was going on. And then I was so glad I sat there and watched that game because back-to-back goals. And now I'm starting to see the Tottenham fan base crumble after all. You know what it is, bro? Y'all asked for it. That energy y'all had all season. Now your main players are getting hurt.
So a man can't enjoy himself. A man can enjoy himself for putting that work on everybody. But okay.
The grittiness is all
not with the history of the Tottenham. You can't. Like, how
I was playing with house money this season. We walked into the casino. I hit big on the first.
I'm not hearing
but guess what? I ran out and I've already started dipping into my personal funds at this
house
point.
Money, but you lost all your money today. You're no longer top of the league.
I know. There's no more house money.
Well,
no more.
Yeah, you lost.
With the amount of chess that you guys were talking about, and now you're just like, oh no, you know what? Never mind. We were never in the first place. No, hold that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do
the absolute shamelessness. The shame. Sorry, sorry, Omar. Sorry to interrupt. The absolute shamelessness that all of us have had to hear about, and I've been in Husam's chat. I've been talking about it on Sarcasm City. I've been talking about it to you on Staffy TV. The fall was coming. We knew it was coming. We knew that there was an imposter in our ranks.
He didn't know, though. That's the problem. He didn't know.
He didn't know. But now I'm going to tell him again. Sorry, Jacob. And I know, like, and I even messaged you before this show. I said, you know what? I saw you on the terrace, and I was just like, after Husam came in and absolutely fried Spurs, and then you had to go on and deal with some other people on there. I even told you, I said, look, Jacob, I'm going to go a little bit easy on you. I'm going to go a little bit easy on you. But now I've decided I'm not. You're over here looking like the blue Star Wars Emperor. Are there a blue Luke and Leia too? Are they out there in their blue robes too?
Is it cozy at least?
Yeah, no, it looks cozy. Just get rid of that absolutely ridiculous logo, and then we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
This is the robe of defeat. I only wear it when we lose, and you know what? This is now week number 2. I'm gonna have to. I don't wash it when I lose neither, so the whole family got to put up with it.
Yeah, I know. I feel so bad for your family.
Hey, that's just
smell it from here. I can't lie, stinking.
Dude,
it used to smell like success, and it was actually getting dusty because we hadn't taken any L's in so long. I was like, damn, am I ever gonna get to where the robe is getting cold again? But you know what?
Why do you not wash
November,
it? You should wash it.
Yeah, the not washing part is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a superstitious. It's look. Like, you may be a little stitious. I'm superstitious. So if I wash it, I'm gonna have to wear it again. You know what I'm saying? The longer I wear it and it gets stank and dank, and then you know what I can say? Soon I will get to wash this, and we'll be smelling like some fresh detergent. You know. But until then, my family's gonna have to hold that as well.
Smell nice up in there, huh?
Hey, smells good up at. Hey, it ain't too bad yet, honestly. If I'm being honest, Omar, it ain't too bad. It smells
like a whole lot of wolves in there.
Kind of like by Man City, it's gonna be real bad then. That's my honest opinion. Big up to the Salam Luton, what's up now? Laughing my ass off.
That's crazy. I catch it straight without even being the main guy, but it's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna get to Luton, don't worry. Nabil, it's always these Man United fans. Big up to Mota says it's who we are, mate. Spurs are back. Oh,
we got our Spurs back. Week 1. We got our Spurs back.
So anyway, speaking of TJ, the floor is yours, my brother.
When they said that.
Talk to the people. What are you telling?
Look, we all knew it was coming. I'm gonna say it again. We all knew it was coming, and Omar's over there nodding because he knew it was coming too, and he's a United fan. He doesn't have a dog in this fight.
Never worried about them, bro.
Or a wolf in this fight. I had to hear that Tottenham were league contenders. I had to hear that Ange Postecoglou is bringing this new attacking rock and roll football style to Tottenham Hotspur, and we should all be scared.
Jacob, let the man land.
Sorry.
He's above you now.
Scared. No,
I'm
used
above
to
you now, right?
You kept saying on apologizing. This dude's used to it.
You kept saying on You kept saying on American Waffle, TJ,
Yeah.
until you're above me, don't speak. He's above you. So hold that. Go on, TJ.
Oh man, the amount I've never seen this amount of shame on Jacob's face, and I'm loving every minute of it. Just like he
I
loved
remember
being top of
saying
the table.
that. I
Just like
remember
he loved
that.
being top of the table, September champions, October
Ah.
champions. Hold that L. And I'm not even telling just you that, Jacob. I'm telling the collective Tottenham Hotspur fan base. Shameless. Now you have found your level. Welcome back to it. Welcome back to Eric Dyer. Welcome back to Ben Davies. We knew this was going to happen. We talked about it. James Madison, he's the engine of that midfield. As soon as you guys lost him, I knew it was over. I knew it was over. Did you, Jacob? And now you guys are without Basuma. What are you going to do now? Papa Matasari had that one great pass that led to the goal today. Great goal by Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, you guys dominated that first 7 minutes of that game. I was like, man, why did I wake up for this? The rest of the 90 minutes are why I woke up for it. We are all Wolverhampton Wanderers today, gentlemen. We are all and that is why I see my guy Kunle wearing that yellow top. You know, I'm definitely with the ops on this one. I usually make fun of people being with the ops. No, man. Wolves, yeah, exactly. Drunk Vigo in the chat is exactly right. Wolves saved football. They did today. Absolute imposters. And now I feel like everything is right. Like I keep making Star Wars references here. I feel like balance has been restored to the Force. I feel like we are all now back to the level playing field where we should be, where Arsenal are in rightfully, I believe, in second place. I'm not going to overgas Arsenal. I thought they should have had a better game today. Well, I'm sure we'll get into that. We should be beating Burnley by more than 2 goals and not conceding. I will say that. But Wolves dominated today. Absolute class performance. The only thing that was missing was that edge to score. And when they finally found it, they found it at the time where it was just, you couldn't ask for a better story. You couldn't ask for a better story. And now I get to dance around YouTube for the next week after getting absolutely.
Did he cut off or?
Is it me
TJ
that
just
keep
cut off?
freezing? Is that
Okay.
TJ?
Wow.
Hold it.
Yes.
Footy Judge
That's
Mo is
what-
ready to check. Big up Footy Judge Mo. But yeah,
Big.
now I want to. I mean, I'll give the floor back. I'm honestly just I couldn't be happier. The bottle jobs are back, people. I've been getting called a bottle job for 4 months. Now the kings of the bottle job throne have returned to their throne.
100%.
Returned.
And it's
Oh.
beautiful because it happened both in the 90 plus minutes. Before we go to Kunle, big up to Dinishan who says Spurs will always be the bottle job football heritage and the wolf emoji. Big up to everyone who came in from Footy Judge Mo's channel. Big up to you guys. As you're entering the video, please do hit that like button right now. Subscribe to This Is Football. Everyone right now, like the video so you can help this video and the cooking of Jacob get to many, 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 many more people around the world. So please do hit that like button. Do subscribe. And I want you all to spam the chat with wolf emojis. I just want wolf emojis in every single chat right now until Jacob starts speaking. Wolf, 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 wolf. So please like the video, subscribe, spam the chat with wolf emojis. Kunle, the floor is yours, my brother.
Kangaroo fucking room, mate. Oh my goodness. Hey.
Wallaby.
Hey, big up Spurs each and every time. Like you see Spurs, obviously something that Jacob is from America, so maybe he can relate to. Spurs are like getting laid on spring break. It's inevitable, bro. It's inevitable. They're like Thanos with this shit. Inevitable. They will always find a way to capitulate. So what I was doing, I was trying to fall back. I was like, let these Spurs fans have their fun. Let them enjoy being top of the league. I wasn't mad at enjoying being top of the league, but when they started talking title races, we are doing this, we have a better team than us now, we deserve to beat Liverpool, they shouldn't have made those mistakes and blah, 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 riding their luck. We could all see it. And what we did as the friendly bunch that we are, we tried to advise these Spurs fans. We tried to say, look now, let's not get overexcited. Just enjoy each win at a time. Don't talk a lot. Just enjoy it. But they didn't want to listen. They thought, no, this time is different. We got freaking Ange Ball, brother. Ange Ball, Conte Ball, Jose Ball, freaking Martin Yo Ball. We've seen this ball over and over and over again. It's the history of the Tottenham. When will you learn? See, Spurs fans, yeah, they could. Do you know who they could really learn a lot from? I've said it before. Leicester fans, yeah. And what I mean by this, first of all, Leicester have won more than Spurs in the Premier League era. By the way, let's be honest. So they can have chat for Spurs. Do you get me? But their fans are not getting all arrogant when they go on like a 3-game winning streak, even when they won the league or going far in the Champions League. They're just appreciative of where they're at. They're not over talking. They're not back chatting, talking like a big club. They're just appreciative. Oh, we're here. We're just glad to be here. And that's how these Spurs fans should be now. Just be happy to be involved in the mix. But no, you always have to take it too far. We knew your squad was not good enough, but you didn't know for some reason. Now you want to talk about injury, this injury, that. We didn't have this guy. We don't care, my brother. We do not care. Like maybe the injuries, you know what? I never wish injuries on anyone, but the guys that are suspended, hold that, innit? Who told Romero to be so stupid to get a 3-game suspension, bro? It was his recklessness that got this situation, not referee decision or injury. He's literally not playing because he's a dumbass. That's it. That's the only reason he's missing 3 games. Udogi as well. He rode the red card first time. He thought, nah, you missed me first time. Let's go again. And got this. Like, what are we doing here, man? Naivety. Ange changed his philosophy today, but it still weren't good enough. You see, Spurs, yeah, Hussam. Jacob, my guy, you're my brother, man. Big up each and every time. But see you lot, yeah. I've never heard of a team lead a game for 90 minutes and end up on the losing team. How does that even work? Is that logical? You're winning a game for 90 minutes and you end up losing. Fucking sensational, man. Crikey.
I love how he just said crikey there at the end. But now it's my turn because you thought we were done. No, we were not. And I can confirm Jacob is in HD, ain't lagging out because he trying to escape the stream.
Wait a minute.
Bro, y'all all kept pausing. All y'all kept pausing.
It's like your defense pause today. Maybe if they could clear the ball, you wouldn't concede twice. Anyway, so here's the thing, you guys. I'm here because I'm enjoying the Spurs downfall. And it has nothing to do with Spurs as a club because, once again, Liverpool and Spurs aren't rivals. They keep the same energy. But the reality is the likes of Jacob and the likes of other Spurs fans. You know how many times Jacob reminded me of the Matip own goal? You know how many times this guy came up here and said, oh, but Joel Matip scored a goal in the 93rd minute. Yeah, he did. And also he also assisted the goal in the 90th minute against Tottenham in the Champions League final where we won 2-0. So it's crazy. Crazy how life works, eh? So life just went full circle. The reality is today's game, even without cooking, even without being realistic, today's game wasn't shocking. It wasn't a surprise because this has been Spurs 80% of the season. The other team has chances. They usually miss it. And until the 90th minute, I was thinking, oh, they've done it again. They've actually frauded their way to yet another undeserved victory. Because make no mistake, no one can deny that Wolves deserve to win this game. They actually had almost triple the XG. Almost triple the XG of Spurs. And they had 17 shots to Spurs' 6. So no one's going to come up here and act like it's a Wolves smash and grab just because they scored twice towards the end. No. Wolves deserve to win this game. And they were the much better team. And I developed a hatred for Kunle like no other player before because he just kept making dumbass decision after dumbass decision after dumbass decision. And I could have broke something watching his dumbass today. But they came through at the end. Sarabia came on. And what a finish, by the way. What a goal. Near post rocket. No one can save that unless you're Alisson, which is better, who is better than Vicario, by the way. This season, last season, the season before, ever since he came out of his mother, he's been better than Vicario. And he always will be as well. And of course, the second goal, Lemina. I have never seen the capitulation gene in any other football club or any other sports institution on earth like Tottenham Hotspur. The best club capitulating. They conceded. All they had to do, it's not like they had 10 men. It's not like they had 9 men. They had 11 men. 11 men who, you know why I'm not going to use the injury excuse or the suspension excuse? We got told Vicario is the best goalkeeper in the league. We got told that Bissouma is the best DM in the league and is world class. We got told that Sarr is so underrated, and if his name was Sarinho, he'd start for all your teams. We got told that Heung-min Son is the best striker in this league, and if he played for Man City, he'd be on 40 goals. We got
Romero is
told
better than
Kulusevski is one of the
Saliba.
West, one of the
Ramirez
best
better than
wingers in this
Saliba.
league. We got told by Mr. Robe himself, wait until Bentancur comes back. I'm so excited to see Bentancur play. I
10.
haven't even seen Bentancur play, you guys. He played, and they still sucked. And today was the exact thing that happened against Palace. And you know, with me, I'm banned from many Spurs spaces, you guys. But I snuck into a Spurs YouTube channel, and I heard them, and they were saying the same stuff that I say. But it pains them because it comes from a rival's mouth. This was the same thing that happened against Palace. You know what the only difference is? Wolves took their chances, Palace didn't. And this is the third consecutive shit performance. And now we have to talk about Mr. Three-peat, Kevin
Come on,
Durant,
Jacob, look up, man.
aka
Look up, bro, man.
Ain't
We'll-
Postecoglou. No, it's because he has a baby face. He's a baby face
Okay,
assassin.
okay,
Yeah, so he
okay,
doesn't want to show that he's actually smiling because he probably agrees with me.
Ah.
Look at him smiling. Look at him. He's smiling because he's like, "Oh, Hussam got me." With Ainge Postecoglou, we've got to talk about tactics. Who played Ainge ball today? Was it Wolves or was it Spurs? That's the real question. Because if I was watching, if I brought my mom who doesn't watch football at all, and I'm like, Mom, there's one team they say plays amazing football and they call it Ainge ball. Which team is it? If she sat down and she watched the 90-minute game, she would go like, Hussam, the team in yellow. The team in yellow is the team that played Ainge ball because I saw final
This is
third,
beautiful stuff,
creativity,
Hussam. Keep
passes, shots, all of that from Wolves. I didn't see shit from Spurs. And the final guy that we have to speak about, Mr. Heung-min Son, who Jacob, pause before I even say it, calls him Heung-min Dad, which is the worst nickname in the entirety of this app. 38 touches today. No problem. Madison is out, no creativity. But where is your step-up gene? Where is your, I'm that guy. I got that dog in me where I'm going to get that ball. Don't you, Jacob, criticize Odegaard, Arsenal's captain, for not having captain material genes? Where's the captain material today, Jacob? I didn't see it. Your entire defense fell asleep, your attack offered nothing, and your midfield got overrun. And you know how Ainge's tactic was pathetic today? From Jose Sa, and I actually counted it on my watch along today. From Jose Sa to who's the tall bastard who came on for Wolves? Some random guy, I've never heard of him before. Some tall
Bro,
left-footed guy.
Yeah, that's the way to describe him. Some tall guy.
He was shit as well. Some Staticic something. From Jose Sa to him, 2 passes. I actually counted it today. Jose Sa, Ait Nouri gets the ball. He just gets the ball, right? And the Spurs highlight is so dumb. One ball over the top, and the player is just in behind, just like that. It doesn't even take any touch of genius. And now, everyone, the downfall of Tottenham Hotspur shall commence. Everyone, sit back.
Cap.
Grab your popcorn, whichever
cap.
flavor you like your popcorn in. Grab whatever you grab when you're watching a movie, because this is only the start. I called it against Chelsea. I called it today, and I'm going to call it against Villa 3 weeks before the game happens, and I'm going to call it versus Man City 4 weeks before the game happens. This is where the downfall starts, and all I will say is, I told you so. If you're going to tell me injuries, you are the same people that told Arsenal fans, get over it, when they said Saliba's the reason why we didn't win the league. So now all I have to say is, get over it, Jacob. The floor is yours, my brother. What do you want to say?
I'm very glad that the entire footballing world can now rejoice and commence their party on the downfall. Look, y'all been praying on it, manifesting it, and you know what? I just don't spend my energy that way. But y'all can move suspect. That's fine. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. For me, it was an awful match. We deserved the L. Wolves deserved the win. I don't know exactly the mindset going in there, but I woke up at 5 a.m. for this, 5:05 to be exact. That's when I set an alarm, woke up, went into the other room so I didn't disturb my family and loved ones. And I went to watch this, and I look at the graphic of the starting 11 and I see a face. And anyone who knows me well enough knows how I feel about when I see a certain face. And that face was
Can I
Eric
guess
Dyer.
if it's Eric Dyer or not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you called it. Yeah. And when I see his face, there's a feeling that, normally I'm an immaculate vibes kind of guy, like you can't bother me type of situation. But when I saw that, I said, okay, we are so done today. He is starting.
Big
The
ED.
admin was waiting for so long just to use his photo. And we use it, and I was like, watch, we are about to lose. I felt that immediately. And I was like, no, Jacob, we're going to do all right. We're going to go out. And then in 135 seconds, I'm feeling fantastic. Brennan Johnson, he just opened his scoring. He may go for the brace today. We keep playing like this. We're looking nice. We just keep this up for another 90. We're cooking. Well, I don't know if it was because I was half awake or what, but that was really boring to watch, if I'm honest. It didn't look like we just wanted to hold on to the ball without any real idea of what we were wanting to do. I thought in the first half, Wolves had many chances to score that they were unable to complete. Ait Nori was running all over the pitch on us. I thought that Lamina was really bossing. He was doing what I was hoping Basuma would do. And I'm a little bit concerned because I haven't seen the same Basuma since he left for Luton. That Luton.
Yeah,
match.
talk on that concern. Talk on that concern, Jacob. We're intrigued.
Well, I mean, the general concern I would say is that he's not commanding the midfield in the same manner in which he did that. So many of us enjoyed the first 9 matches, but so I don't really know what to say about Basuma because I thought he was pretty woeful today. I think he's playing reserved, like he didn't want to pick up the yellow, but then he picked up the yellow anyway, and then it was like he went on to try and pick up another yellow. And sometimes I just worry about the discipline. That's the word I'm looking for. The discipline of these players. Look, the vice captain last week, he's gone for 3 weeks. I've said we have a core 8 players in this 11. That is the reason why we were at the top of the league for as long as we were. That when you take half of those away in one match, you're gonna be tested in the likes of which you haven't been tested before. And I said, I'm excited for this challenge until it actually was about 97th minute. I was no longer excited to see the challenge because we failed the test. And that shows me just how weak we are. But again, this wasn't something I didn't know. You take James Maddison, who's creating over 3 chances a game. You take that out, who's going to create those chances? We didn't start another creative player. A lot of our fans were criticizing Postecoglou for why didn't he start Giovanni Lo Celso? Anybody who doesn't know, Giovanni Lo Celso is total ass cheeks. Okay, he won't offer you nothing. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna bow-legged hobble around like he's Chucky the doll. I don't want to see that man in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. But everyone's upset. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is a very uncreative player. You can't be that guy. Pablo Matasar was operating a lot of the same spaces that I thought I was curious to see who in the midfield is going to operate the same spaces as James Maddison, and can they do anything in those spaces? And the answer was Sarr occupied some of those spaces, but he was not able to do anything close to what James Maddison does. So, look, at the end of the day, we are not James Maddison FC, but we love us some James Maddison, and we need us some James Maddison. And there's nobody that is in this squad right now that can be like Maddison. I love Bentancur, and I love him very much. I can't wait for him to be 100%. But at the end of the day, I didn't want to start him and risk him at 75% health. I didn't want to run that risk. He's coming back from knee injury, and honestly, I thought he looked like a shell of himself today. I think he still needs to really get himself back into match fitness. But look, woeful by all accounts. When your arguably best player on the day, his name is Ben Davies, there's a fucking problem. Sorry for that, but there's a problem. And to
Big
me,
up Ben, man.
that you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to. But yeah, big up Ben Davies. Look, both of those goals, when you watch them back, I'm watching a big door. He's just a door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever go to Home Depot and you just buy a door and you say thanks and you just walk out? Eric Dyer is the most immobile football player I've ever seen. I don't understand. And Postecoglou said, "Oh, it's because we got tired."
I think he started off solid though.
Yeah, it was great. 11,
maybe the first half they kept y'all in the
15-minute
game.
FC is
So-
what we're becoming. The
Yeah,
first
they kept
15
y'all
minutes
in
we
the
can do
game.
things fantastic.
I don't even think you guys made it to 15 minutes today. Why didn't you guys play Ashley Phillips, Jacob?
Honestly, I have no idea. That's who I called to start in my 11. I wanted to see Ashley Phillips. I would have rather seen an Ashley Phillips go out there and struggle and be like a Bambi on
Well,
ice.
the echo's mad.
Yeah,
Can't even
Kunle,
text you.
stay strong, my
Like-
brother.
Yeah, like that's a speaker echo right there. That's like
Yeah,
pow,
stay
pow.
strong, my brother.
That's like power right there. Listen, the only hope is the Samsung earphones. Use one of these bad boys right here. One of these ones right here, the Samsung ones with the USB thing, and you'll be good to go. But anyway, speaking of Ashley Phillips, why
Yeah.
didn't you talk about young men, Mr. Jacob? Why are you smiling? That's what I don't get. I ask him a question and he's smiling. Why are you smiling? Look at the camera right now. Don't smile. I dare you. Go on. Tell me your thoughts on Son. Go on without smiling. I dare you. Go on.
Youngman son,
Yes,
Youngman
I just
dad.
smiled.
He
You
is the
failed already.
one. Okay.
Oh my God.
He is fantastic. He did not have anybody helping him out today. And you can't just expect the man to be a one-man band out here, okay? He
Why
needs a
not?
little
He's a captain, bro. He needs to.
Yeah, why-
he needs
why
to
wouldn't you
put the
ex-
team?
I heard-
put the
I
team
heard-
on his back when the talisman's
So,
out.
so
What's
Kunle,
going
I don't know
on?
about you, but I heard that Odegaard was to blame for all of Arsenal's woes whenever we draw or lose.
Yeah, not,
I
not
heard it was
captain
the
material. I'm
captain's
hearing,
fault.
bro.
I
He
heard
doesn't
the
carry the
captain
team. He doesn't
disappearing.
lead by example.
Yeah, I heard the captain.
He's not got that dog in him.
Yep, I heard the captain disappearing is a large issue for Premier League clubs, especially those who are aspiring to win the title. He doesn't have that dog in him. Whoop whoop, as my blue
We're not-
friend.
who said
Maloney
we were
would say.
aspiring to
Hey,
win the
no, I'm
title?
still talking. Hold on, I'm
Who
still
said
talking.
we were aspiring to win the title?
You-
Nobody
You-
says that.
Oh, okay.
You
I just said
right.
all I said was
Hey,
all I said was
Jacob,
it's
Jacob,
not
let's not do
impossible.
this.
Jacob, let's
All
not-
I
Jacob,
said was
let's
it's not impossible.
Let's start doing revisionist history here. Okay, you got to come out here and you got to take the L.
You can go back and look.
I heard a lot. I've heard a lot.
We did look. That's why we're cooking you.
Yeah. No.
You
look,
said your squad is
I
just as
heard
good
that
as
if
us
you-
as well.
If
As
you have the
Arsenal's.
armband and you disappear, you
Better.
need to be hung out to dry. So where was your
Sorry,
captain
better,
today?
better. Yeah,
Why
right.
didn't he put in the effort to put the team on his back and lead you guys to victory today? Why didn't that happen, Jacob?
He had 36 touches in 90 minutes. I think that says enough. He had 2 dribbles attempted. I think that says enough. Look, the man wasn't heavily involved in much. And you know what?
Captain
he wasn't
Son.
our worst player. He was not
Big
our worst
Captain
player.
Son.
No, he wasn't your worst player. That's for sure. He wasn't your worst player. But the bar is through the floor on that one.
You,
and
hey,
Dyer
you lot
wasn't
are
your
rubbish,
worst
you know.
player either. Yeah, Dyer wasn't your worst player either. Don't try scapegoat him. Are you gonna talk about Bissouma's performance today, Mr. Yacoub?
I don't understand how I cannot blame a player who was directly involved in the man watched Lamina trot and saunter around like he's a damn walkway model. He wasn't
know who
even
also watched
running.
Lamina
Lamina was strolling in between him and Ben
also watched
Davies.
Lamina Trot, Jacob, the midfielder who was playing against him. Name 5 things Bissouma does that Rice doesn't.
Wait, are we talking about today's game
the,
or what?
the
are we
Rice
talking about
that you
plays?
compared to
Are we
Hoiberg
ta-
earlier
are
on?
we
That
talking
guy,
about-
that same
I
Declan
said
Rice
there's
you compared to
correlation.
Hoiberg.
I feel I feel
Hey.
so vindicated. No,
Sensational
I
stuff, bro.
completely forgot about that. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you. Yeah, I heard.
Look,
Hoiberg
the man
better
was
than
playing
Rice.
with one arm tied behind his back, and it wasn't great. I admit that, but that don't mean that he ain't great. Bissouma is still that guy. He just got to serve his suspension, do his time, and then I guess hopefully
That's
he
not
can
the
come back and be the
question. I said talking about his performance today, Jacob. You said he's world class. You said he's the best DM in the league.
I
I'm
didn't-
gonna
I-
hold him
no.
to that standard.
Whoa, whoa,
Go
whoa,
You
whoa. I never said he was the best DM in the league. I never said he was world class neither. I said he could be world class,
definitely used
but I
it.
never said he was the best DM in the league.
Yes,
Never.
you did because Rodri was out. You think we forgot your semantics?
Okay, Rodri's the best in the league. That's my point. And so I would
Okay,
never
so
claim that he's the
second
best
best
when I
DM in
feel
the
like,
league.
and I know like Rodri is the best DM. So
Every time we give Rice credit, you say name 5 things he does that Højbjerg can't. Today, Højbjerg and Bissouma were on the pitch together. Can you name 5 things Bissouma did that Højbjerg didn't? Go on.
Quiet.
Go on.
Look, I'm gonna
You can
put
hear
it this.
if you listen really closely, you can hear the sizzling.
Yes. And
Look.
the crickets.
To quote, no, not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. Look, all I said was that
you want him to do you so much you could do anything.
That's you, Jacob, right now. I need to edit your face on that guy, on that kid's face, and just have you speak for the last 10 seconds. So, do you want me to reiterate my question? Matt said, you know, I love Jacob. Matt said, as the quote goes, actually, I'm not even gonna say it. He just fucking gave up. Like, he just gave up.
you know what? No, I'll leave that one there. But I will say congrats to Brendan Johnson opening up your Spurs campaign. Congratulations for him.
A new Spurs player that scores goals for no reason. Incredible.
I didn't even hear what he said.
A new Spurs player that scores a goal for no reason.
What
Incredible.
do you mean for no reason? That was a good goal.
As in a goal that doesn't win anything, like a
was a
game, a
tap.
trophy, you know.
Jacob,
Yeah.
it was
You
a
lost
tap, and that goal doesn't happen if it wasn't for Kulusevski.
Mm-hmm.
The Kulusevski move was incredible. I will give him that credit. That's the only thing.
Brother, you lost to look. Do you know what? I'm not even mad that like Spurs could lose when it comes to like injuries and stuff like that. Maybe we're here, but you lost to Wolves, my guy. I swear their XG is worse than Chelsea, and they missed chance
City
on
lost
chance
to
on
Wolves
chance
too,
on
if I'm not
chance.
mistaken.
Say it again.
I don't think that that's a metrics to. I don't think that that's a
No, but-
metric to judge us.
No,
by.
but
I mean,
no.
the
What I'm
eventual
saying
champions
is
that everyone's saying is going to win the Premier League. They also lost to Wolves.
What
so I
I'm
don't know
saying
that
is
point
this: is if there was ever a team that you would play and you should be able to cope with injuries and suspensions, it's this Wolves team. Like
means. You would say
even
that
for
about anybody that we played.
even
Kunle.
for
Don't
night,
lie.
even for
Don't
nah,
cap.
I wouldn't.
It
I
would have
wouldn't.
been.
I
It
wouldn't.
could have been Palace. It could have been Forest. It could have been any of these type of
Man,
teams. And you
all
would have
I
said
know
the
is
same
the most
fucking thing.
recent
Don't
game
get up
is
here and say
Wolves,
that.
and that's what we're talking about. I can't talk about the future and whatever happens.
Bro,
I don't talk about the
you
future. I
would
talk about
say
the now,
the
my brother.
same thing if it was
Look,
anybody
me,
we played.
I'd love to say I wouldn't,
get it.
but we never know. We never know. But you lot, yeah, you lot are shit, man. That's the bottom line, innit, man?
I guess we'll never know.
Then why did you barely
Is that
top us in the
October
table
trophy,
today?
Is that
Sorry?
the October trophy?
Yeah, I actually got more trophies than Tottenham Hotspur too in my life.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. I got
It's not,
3
it's
medals.
not a
too.
surprise.
It's mad.
Crazy.
Not a surprise, man.
It's mad.
Nah, but to be fair, you lot had your first bit of adversity and you choked in it. So obviously things don't get easier for the next few games, and we'll see how you cope, man.
Wasn't our first
And-
bit of adversity, but thank you.
What was your
This
first
is-
bit of
this is
adversity?
Lee,
then? What was
this
it?
is,
What was
Kunle
it?
with an cooking. This is Kunle with audio problems. You know, if Kunle's mic today wasn't messed up because of StreamYard, not because of him, if it wasn't messed up, bro, this guy would come up here and
You're
Jacob,
telling me it's StreamYard, but it ain't him, and all of us are fine except for him. I think it's his
All right,
technology.
Mr. Man, I'm in Nigeria. Things happen differently here. I beg.
he doesn't know. He doesn't know. And now I actually want to
No,
ask you
that's
about
fine,
your upcoming run, but let me just read out the super chats then, and then we have to ask about Villa next and City next. Hey, this robe gonna really smell like a wolf soon, so get ready, Billy. Big up to Denishan who says Spurs will always be a bottle job football heritage. Big up to you. And then Bezzy Oz says Little White Riding Hood didn't survive the wolf. Spurs, the original 2-horse race that ended last. Hey, the horse got eaten by the wolf today. It's so sad. It's so sad. Not. Big up to you, Denishan, who says, how ironic is it that Poch was the one who broke Spurs? You know what I love about Chelsea fans? Chelsea fans is the one fan base on YouTube and on Twitter I spoke to today that's having the most fun. And I love it. I really love it. Big up to you, Denishan. Big up to Brazy, who says, why is Jacob dressed like Gondol? Gondol. Can you answer that, Jacob, please? Tell the viewers.
Brazy, this is the robe of defeat. Look, I only bring it out to make me feel warm and cozy after an L. I haven't worn it all season, and it's getting a little bit of work done with it now. So that's why I'm wearing it. But I more prefer to be Gandalf the Grey, if you know what I mean.
Please watch that for the sake of your family. Please watch that.
Don't
thing.
tell me how to treat my family. Okay?
Please.
They have to hold the L as well. If I have to hold that, they gotta hold that. It's a family ordeal out here.
Wow. Big up to LFCAA Ron for the super chat. W's in the chat for my guy Aaron. He says, I've been watching football for 37 years and here I am in 2023 watching people from all across the world talking about their game. I'm so happy about that. I love it. Big up to you, Aaron. My
Big
guy,
up.
you know, the world of YouTube is an absolutely crazy world. You know, you've got, 3 Americans, one guy from the Middle East. Kunle was here all the way from Nigeria. We've got people from all over the world watching. Funnily enough, I actually checked that South Africa is the third most watched geography on This Is Football. So people really watching from all over the world. And I'm glad we give you guys content that you can enjoy all the time. So, and today's Spurs loss will only give us further content for the next 2 weeks. Because what Jacob doesn't realize is all hell's about to break loose because he has no football for the next 2 weeks. So for the next 2 weeks, he's going to sleep on Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1, in every YouTube title for the next 2 weeks. So that is just the unfortunate reality of Jacob's life right now. And you know, Jacob's is a good guy and stuff, and I don't even have nothing against him. If he just didn't waffle for the first 2 months of the year, we would all be nicer to him.
I only said facts. It wasn't waffle. I never waffled. Y'all paint this picture.
Facts.
It was factual.
give
When
this
I
to you,
said
Jacob.
top
I
of the
will give
league, we were legitimately top of the
Jacob,
league.
I will give this to you. They were sort of facts, sort of at the time, but we knew that the facts
They were legitimate facts at the time.
You know what it is, bro?
The return to the mean.
You know
Jacob.
what it is? Growing up, at one point, I seen Portsmouth on top of the league in December. I seen Hull City third in December. So I was used to knowing that, and I told a lot of Spurs fans, not you individually, like big up and for doing greatness from coming into a shitty team and losing their star guy and still doing somewhat decent of a job compared.
I can't lie to you. You're doing the whole big up Ainge thing. You can go next to Jacob. I'm gonna bring TJ next to me.
I give credit where it's due. I'm not saying he's the greatest, but I'm just saying I've seen he's better than what they've had in the past for a couple of times.
Who have they played, Omar?
That's not difficult. Conte and Mourinho.
We can't big up Conte and Mourinho, but let's be honest, Conte on the downfall, Mourinho on the downfall. It's not like they were at their prime. Let's be honest.
And both of them on their downfall are still better than Ainge. Have some shame and decorum. Ainge is not a new manager. No. He's been managing since '96. I was 1 year old.
Has Mourinho won a trophy since he left Spurs? I don't remember. Has he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah, he did. Okay.
That's
just,
sorry,
anyway, the point is,
so did Nuno. So that I don't care. I don't care what you're saying, TJ. Everybody, that is a known thing. You leave Spurs, you go get a trophy in your first year.
Unless you're Harry
players, it happens. We don't know that yet. Again, you rubbing that crystal ball. You got out there.
I know.
Yeah. Man's got 17 goals and.
Yeah, 11
he's over so far.
Yeah,
you know they're eventually going to, but he's over so far.
Yes, and you're here stuck with Richarlison while he's going to win the Bundesliga. And speaking of, because I do want to get into your future games now. Don't think the Spurs section is done. What are we going to talk about? Arsenal, they beat Burnley. United, they beat Luton. Woohoo! You're the main course. Big up to Terence who says Dyer and the Etihad rival fans are eating good. Oh, this is what I want to ask Jacob next, because this is going to be a long-ass day for him. You best believe that. Terence, thank you for the super chat. Big up to AJ says, Hussam, your prediction for Chelsea versus City tomorrow, just like last week. Chelsea. We with Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Do I have as much hope? No. Do I think they might get something? Yeah, I think they get something. You know, maybe they leave with a draw. I mean, to be fair to Chelsea, one thing I will be fair about Chelsea and say they've been playing better against the better teams than they have done the shitter teams. That's also the reality. So yeah, you never know in football. As a rival, I can confirm we have our Spurs back, says Blaze. You know, the enjoyment in people's eyes. It's just everyone's just having fun today. I love it, Blaze. Why is TJ cooking? His middle field is thinner than Stell's hairline. That's mad. We
won today, so.
But they did
That's all I
beat
can
Burnley,
say.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
they
only
beat
you can only play who's in front of you, Sam. That's all I'm going to say. And some of us can beat Burnley, some of us lose to Wolves. It's just it's just the way it goes.
Are you talking about City? You're talking about City because they lost to Wolves. I just want to clarify what were you talking about?
Oh my God.
I just asked for
How are you-
clarification.
how are you-
I
how are you
apologize
going-
for
how
asking
are
for
you going-
clarification.
How are you going to do against City?
Yeah, we don't believe your
Remains to be seen.
stories.
Remains to
They're
be
all
seen.
lies.
I mean, we
Remains to
beat
be
City without
seen.
arguably our best player. So
Congratulations.
can you guys do the same?
We beat
Do you want
City
that-
last season when
you
we were
want that as a
10th.
trophy too,
Remember the
TJ?
start of the year? What happened? Big up to you, Will. But anyway, listen, before we ask Jacob the hard-hitting questions, there's 552 people of you in here. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to this. Let me check how many likes. Guys, Jacob is literally on the bonfire right now. If you guys are not liking this video, then you guys are massive frauds, respectfully. So we have 552 people watching us. We ain't even on 300 likes yet. You frauds. Hit the like button right now. This is you watching us. Let me see what's in the thing first. Okay, so this is you watching us. Hit this X button right here. And then hit the like button. Don't say it, Oski. I will laugh. Don't say it, Oski. Don't say it. So make sure you hit the like button right here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button right now. Because I know this guy. God don't know this Clay Thompson fraud. He has jokes forever. Big up Thompson says, big up, easy game for you tomorrow. Sam, ain't no easy game in the Prem, brother. Let me just say it as it is. There are easy games though. I did lie. There are a couple of games that are easy, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. My midfield is the only thing I'm worried about, Hamza's piano, but I don't hide when lose or draw. Now, speaking of Mr. Jacob, my brother, thank you so much for being such a resilient fighter so far. But now, sometimes as a resilient fighter, you know what I have to talk about? Look ahead to Spurs fixtures. Spurs' future, as they say.
We got time. Why
So,
we gotta do that
no.
now? We got plenty of time to just relax. Internationals coming up. Really looking forward to the break.
No. Because by that time, you'd have been air fried already. You'd have been on 50 shows talking about this game. So I'm not trying to do that. So, genuine question to you now. And Oski and TJ, feel free to get involved. Interrupt Jacob whenever you feel like it. So, Jacob, going into the future now. Aston Villa, Tottenham, Manchester City next. Is that a wolf behind you?
Shut the fuck. My dog just strolled on in here. How am I getting trolled from my dog walking in here?
Sorry, I thought
Chewy,
that was a wolf.
What is wrong with you, Chewy? Bad timing.
Chewy.
So anyway, your next 4 fixtures, Jacob. Villa at home, City away, West Ham at home, Newcastle at home. Talk to the people, Jacob. Why are your eyes swollen thinking about the short-term future of this football club? Talk to me.
Look, I'm gonna put it this way: Aston Villa. You can't spell Aston Villa without ass. And secondly, I would also say that Udogi will be back, so there's that. But we will be missing Basuma, so that kind of doesn't negate the whole 4 out of the core 8 missing. So it is another test, yet another challenge for us to overcome. Look, Aston Villa. What do you want me to say? Aston Villa, they got some really good wingers. I'm honestly afraid of what Diaby's going to do out there.
Why are you crying
I'm a little bit.
answering a football question? I'm just asking you a question.
What?
I'm just asking you a question. What do you want me to say?
Jacob, are you going to beat us? Are you going to beat Aston Villa?
Hell yeah,
No,
we
they're
are.
gonna beat
What
Aston
do you
Villa.
mean?
No, you're not.
We're gonna lock their ass up.
Diaby,
Ainge will have the revelation during the international break that Ashley
Luton
Phillips is the
Diaby
next
gonna
big
cook
thing.
on that right
And
side. I
don't
can't
worry.
wait to watch it.
Okay,
Aston
let's
Villa,
not
Pedro
talk
Porro
about
are gonna
what
shore
he
that
denied,
up.
because he denies everything he says in the future. TJ, can you please ask the question again?
Yeah. Are you going to beat Aston Villa when we come back from the international break?
Not only yes, but hail yes. Is that what you want?
Hey, so Hugh Sam, I'm already scheduling this spot when we come back from the international break and they lose. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, because wow, that's confident. He looked
Not
into
only-
the camera, bro.
not
He looked into
only
the
will
camera.
we
He's
win.
down He's already digging his grave. He's 6 feet under, and he's just like, I wonder how far I can go down. I wonder how much
Not
lower I
only
can go.
will we win,
Why do you think I put him full screen? We want to clip him.
not only will we win, we're gonna get the clean sheet. I feel it in my bones.
In your bones, pause that.
In your bones,
Yeah,
pause.
yo. But
Hey, because Sam's the one that gets on the watch song and talks about feeling it in his guts. Like, what are we talking about?
oh,
Yeah,
I
I
was
feel it
the
in my
man for that.
intestines.
Oh, his intestines. Excuse me.
Hey,
He says,
brother,
I feel it
Oski.
in my intestines.
See,
That's what he
Oski,
says.
I go like, I want to drink water, and he'd go like, "Ayo," like, bro, I'm
Yikes.
just like, what? Like, I just feel
A
it.
big
You know when you
yikes.
feel it in your intestines? Yeah. By the
Yeah,
way,
look at-
Oski, but from a biological perspective, there's no need to IO that as a man.
Bro, no, to feel stuff in you.
Yeah, but it's impossible.
We're
to
talking like
your
this.
intestine as a man.
If
you don't have a canal.
Is
But anyway, okay. Speaking of, do Spurs have a canal to take their boat on to the other side? Oski?
Look, yeah,
And TJ?
everyone, can I address something real quick? Because this entire show, everyone has talked about this is the beginning of the downfall. And I actually disagree with that. I disagree with that. Just like y'all said in the beginning, it's a long season. It's still a long season. This is just a minor setback.
A minor
Yeah.
setback. You've had the
Minor.
easy. You've
I feel-
arguably had
okay,
the
well, a
easiest
handful of
schedule.
minor
You had
setbacks.
the easiest schedule out of the entire Premier League.
I don't want to hear some Opta stats waffle from you, TJ.
It's not
I'm telling you
Opta stats,
right
it's a
now.
fact.
You
On
can
form.
look at.
Sorry
Hey,
to bring up.
I ain't gonna believe some
fact.
chart that you found on Twitter. Okay, I don't give a damn about that chart. I'm
Okay.
telling you
All right, that's fine.
that we just have a
Did you play- did you
handful of
play
minor
good or
setbacks,
bad,
and
Timo?
once those
Did you play
things
good or
get
bad?
sorted, we'll be all right.
I'm just saying that I had Wool and I was wrong on this one. Okay, hand up, I was wrong. I thought Wolves were going to get relegated this season,
Yeah,
and
no.
the fact
Like
and
Gary
they've been
Gary
and they've
O'Neill
been
is the
playing
man.
very very well.
Yeah, everyone said that until they beat City. Everyone forgets they beat City. Hello, why no one get all
Anybody
up on
can-
City
anybody
whenever
can beat
they
City on their
lost?
day. Luton Town got a draw against Liverpool. What are you saying?
Fact. So Jacob, now simple question, and you gotta smile as soon as I ask it because you know you're a hypocrite. So if Luton draw with Arsenal, are you gonna go like Liverpool drew with Luton?
I mean, look, you lost versus us, and then you
That's a
drew
lie.
versus a team that we beat. So what am I supposed? How am I supposed to answer that?
If we
So you're
draw,
telling me you're gonna be on a
against
screen with
Luton,
TJ, and you're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and you're gonna go like, "Oh,
No way.
Liverpool drew with Luton."
if we lose, if we draw against Luton, Tottenham fans are going to celebrate it like we lost, because
Fact.
that's what Tottenham fans do is they celebrate draws. Facts are not facts.
Says the guy who also woke up at 5 a.m. to watch this match. But go ahead.
I know because I have rivalry shows up and down the week. So
I'm
I
actually
gotta
proud
I
of
gotta
you
prepare.
because you're a flip flop. Earlier in the week, you said I ain't watching up to wake Tottenham. I ain't gonna wake up to watch no Tottenham. And here you are waffling.
I
Either
don't
you
know,
did
and
watch
I
it.
know, and I did, and I'm glad I did because it was pure
Congratulations.
It
And
was
you know
like
what
I told you
warmed me
last
up?
week, I'm glad that I could make you happy. Y'all
Jacob,
took
you know
2
what
L's,
warmed me up?
then
You
you
make
saw
me
us
very-
take
you
an
made
L.
me very
You were
happy
like,
now.
wow, I feel like I'm in good company now because not only am I taking L's, but so is Tottenham. I understand. That's how you feel, TJ.
Jacob,
And but,
you know what
but
warmed
I
me
will,
up?
Jacob, I
Credit
will
to
give
Will.
you credit though. I will give you
Mhm.
credit though. You
That's
take
what
it
I
cooking very, very well.
No,
Yeah, he has done. He has done.
I'm
100%.
uncookable. I don't know what you mean. Y'all talk
No,
about
no,
cooking
first of all,
this,
don't
cooking
say you're
that.
uncookable.
Uncookable.
Because we
Can't
had
touch
you,
me.
because we had you screeching like a shy
You were hiding your
13-year-old
face.
The only
boy.
reason this hood came off is because it's getting warm in here.
Yeah, who wears a hoodie in November? That no one told you to do that. That's a you problem.
That's
Big up to
winter
CDM
time.
says his cousin feasted on some Nando's FC today. He definitely did. He definitely did. Jacob, guess the animal. Hint. Ow! Guess the animal, Jacob. Guess
Is
the
that a
animal.
Billy Goat?
I thought you're uncookable, and then you say you can't even guess the animal properly.
Well, you didn't ask if I could do a fucking game show. You asked if I'm uncookable or not. All
Do
right,
they
this
have
isn't
wolves
a-
in Texas? Do they have wolves in Texas?
Do they?
No, they
They
don't.
do now.
There's coyotes, but that's about it.
Isn't coyotes like the wolf cousin, basically?
Yeah, they're like in
They're like
between a
fox
fox and a
cousin.
wolf.
Yeah, more and more.
They're closer to a fox, yeah.
I have a wolf at home.
Do
so
they
I-
attack humans?
Coyotes? No, they're afraid.
We
of
got cougars out here. And I ain't talking
Cougars-
about
yeah,
I ain't talking
cougars
about
all
mills.
attack
I'm
you.
talking about like legitimate cougars.
You didn't
Mountain
say that,
lions.
right? Okay, but when you're walking, so
Yeah.
if you're walking and there's coyotes, they'll just run away.
Yeah, they're scared of humans.
They're more scared of you than you are of them, unless you're a bitch. But I don't think you are.
That's mad. I didn't know. I thought coyotes attack humans. You know.
No, they're like foxes. They're very scared. Once they see you, they run.
I have a story I'll share with you offline about when I was four-wheeling out in the dunes.
GTA as well,
Oh, jeez.
where Trevor Phillips is. That's where coyotes are, right?
Yeah.
No one here played GTA.
Yeah. Like
Yes.
out in the
Where
boonies.
Trevor is, yeah.
Correct.
Yes,
where Trevor is.
yes,
Yep.
where Trevor is.
Yep.
Big up Trevor, 100%. That's another intro name for Oski. Big up to Will, who says TJ Spurs had the easiest first 10 games. Arsenal had the second. Arsenal have had the easiest first 15 games once week. Okay, but they're
The-
above
the
you.
Will,
Will.
last sentence is
come to
'cause-
my match reaction and told me this. Look, Will. I it doesn't matter. You can only play who's in front of you, and if we have the easiest first 15 games, let's see where we're at after 15 games. Right now, it's looking like we're only going to have one out.
Had the second easiest, no problem, but they're above you then. So what?
Yeah.
So they've done better.
We're in second. We're in second place right now.
And
Second
Will,
place.
by the way, let me explain something to you, Will. Will, you're 100 times worse than Jacob. I'm saying this publicly. Your opinions on Spurs are even worse than Jacob's opinions, because you're the guy who says, Jacob, do you think Romero is better than Saliba?
How? What? Wait. Hang on. You're saying even Jacob? I don't like this tone. This even Jacob is even Jacob. This even. Let's.
There have been worse. There have been worse than Jacob. No, like Jacob's in the top 5, but he's not the worst.
Yeah.
He's not the worst.
Will ain't the worst either, but Will is like third.
Will ain't the worst either.
It all depends
Yeah.
on
Will-
perspective,
Will-
because what
Will-
you may say the
Will
worst,
can't- Will
some
won't
may
back
say
down.
the best.
If I say one and two, I'm in big trouble. But anyway, Jacob, do you think Romero is better than Saliba?
If we look
Can you just
at,
be honest?
if we
Give
if we
Just
if
be
we
honest.
take a step back and we really just go in deep and we scratch
my
beyond
God.
the surface level. I'm not talking about like, you know, just a simple black and white answer, yes or no, you know, when the ink hits the paper, so to speak. What I'm talking about is when you really deep in, you really look beyond just what your
Well,
eyes
you
may
answer
tell
I
you.
can smell the waffle from here. There's a
Can you
northern
answer the
wind.
question?
There's a
Why
northern
I'm
like
in the
wind.
you're
middle of
building
answering.
your
You interrupt
family
me, then you're
standards.
mad at me. I'm not answering
When
the
you put
question.
this and when you put that,
Y'all
when you
interrupt
put-
me. I
you
got
were
2 or 3
waiting-
of
you were
y'all
waiting for
all
that.
interrupting me. Omar, help me out here. Look,
Alright,
they're
so
interrupting me.
Wow, you need help. Mr. Uncookable needs help live on a
Look,
stream.
I
That's
said
mad.
because both of y'all are interrupting me, and I'm in the middle of trying to tell you my answer,
I
and
was
then you're like,
interrupting. What?
I wasn't doing that.
interrupting
I was
anything.
legitimately using words into sentences.
Okay,
so
let me-
that's-
let me
Were
show you a quick
those
example.
sentences?
Let me show you a quick example how questions are answered. TJ, is Saka better than Mo Salah?
No, he's not.
Done.
But
So
that's not
now-
even that's not even close. That's
Oh
but if
my
you
God.
ask some, you know,
Yeah, but
a
Saliba and
better
Romero ain't close.
comparison,
What are you doing?
that is close. It's absolutely a
Saliba's
close
Rolls
conversation.
Royce. Romero's like a Harley.
What's the
He
best?
just runs
What's the
into
best
people.
ability? What's the best ability, Husam? What's the best ability?
Availability.
Thank you. Is Romero available for the next 2 matches?
The only thing I think Romero is better than Saliba in is in the air. That's actually
Yeah.
the only genuine one trait I give him better.
No,
Passing?
I
Passing
Romero's
is
better on
Saliba.
the ball as well, and going forward with it. His passing's better, in my opinion.
Stop.
He just said Romero's a better passer than Saliba.
Has Romero
Oski,
scored?
you're next
Has
to him.
Romero
Do you
scored this?
co-sign this?
Yes, he
You
has.
sure?
Week 1. TJ, shut
Do you
up.
co-sign this,
Okay.
Oski, because you're next to him.
No. Saliba, to me, Saliba's the best center back in the league.
Your tag team partner just
I wouldn't go
dunked
that far.
Hey, yo.
But I would say he's top 3.
you. Yeah, he
Who's
just dunked
better
for
than
you.
him? Who's better than him?
Van Dijk has been very good this season, and
bro,
Diaz has been very good this season.
Oh, here we go with the Oski hate now. Can you
Oski,
behave?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Behave.
It's just the way
You
it is.
said Ruben, bro. First of all, he starts for City. He starts for Liverpool. Simple as that. That's all.
I
That's all
mean,
That's all I know.
you didn't ask. You didn't ask. I wasn't bringing into the conversation team. I was saying on form.
I personally,
I'm
think
just
he's a better
saying,
defender. He's
like-
a better
Like
defender.
if we're gonna dive into if we're gonna do surgery on this thing, like we can do surgery on it. But I was just saying overall, if you were to
Saliba's
if you were to
top
ask me
3
to
this
blame
season.
the top 3, I think it's in that order.
But-
I think Saliba has a very, very high ceiling, and he is going to be at those guys' level at some point. But it's a little I'm not going to say it's too early to tell because he's absolutely cooking, but just
100%.
on form right now, in my opinion, it's Van Dijk and Diaz and then Saliba.
Wow.
I think
Yes.
before Chelsea, if you would have asked me, I would have said pretty confidently I felt like Romero's better. But I thought he was
Statistically, Romero was better before
I'm the
that.
kind of guy.
Now
I'm the
it's
kind of
changed.
guy who I give the benefit of the doubt to. Now Romero, when I legitimately look back and take my bias hat off and watch that replay, I don't think Romero was legitimately trying to touch him in that manner. I think he was trying to clear the ball. It's a matter of circumstance in which he is
Oh
out. So
my
to
days.
judge him
Doesn't
based
matter.
on this one foul, I think is
Why
unfair.
didn't you say that?
So
for
to answer
Curtis
your
Jones tackle then? Why?
say that again.
Why didn't you say that for the Curtis Jones tackle, where he clearly had eyes fully on the ball and won the ball?
I don't
And
think.
you're
I
like,
don't
Because
think
bro
you're-
made eye contact like he was in Lady in the Tramp about to eat some spaghetti, and then he stomped on his ankle. That's
Jacob,
why I
are
didn't
you-
say that.
Are you gonna be disingenuous? Are you just gonna be disingenuous this whole?
I'm being
thing?
very genuine.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Very
You cannot
genuine.
tell me Romero who intended to win the ball, and then 3
Bro,
weeks before
he
that,
went to kick
tell me
it.
Curtis Jones is a straight red. You have to choose one. Either they're both straight
I
reds or they're
say
both.
I've always said play cleaner, take the refs out of it. Don't let them make that judgment call.
Why
Same
do
thing
you
with
never answer the question?
I
Are
just
they both
did.
red? Does Romero deserve to get sent off?
Clearly he did, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Because he was sent
is
off.
Romero rash?
If he was not sent off, I
aggressive?
would have said no, he did not deserve to get sent off. But since he
Yeah,
was, I would
obviously,
say yes.
He should have been sent off twice that game. He kicked out and he tackled the guy.
That's
so,
a good analogy. So you're saying if he wasn't sent off, you would have said no, he didn't deserve to get sent off.
yeah, but he wasn't sent off anyway. So why would that matter? If
No,
I
that's
asked
my
him?
point. Is he got sent off? You asked me, did he deserve to be sent off? I said the proof is in the gravy, my friend. Yes, obviously he deserved to get sent off. So
just
did
say
you,
the
Doggy.
proof's in the gravy. That's
Yeah.
the first time I've ever heard that.
When the gravy
No, they
hits the
didn't say
taters,
the
that's where the
proof in the
magic
pudding.
happens.
Can I
Yeah.
ask a question? Why does intention have to come into this conversation at all?
Did I bring intention into this, TJ, or you just
Yes,
waffling
you
about
did.
something
Yes,
else?
you did.
brought it up.
Oh yeah, I did.
You
You're right.
brought
Yeah,
it
you're
up.
right. No, you're right. Yeah, I just remembered. You're right. I did say
You
that.
said you were
I did.
uncookable. You just
I did.
cooked yourself.
You're right. You're right. I did
Yes,
say.
like-
You were right. Actually, I did
Like,
say that.
guys,
You
let's
know.
stop. Guys, let's stop talking about intention. All I kept hearing about is intention. I saw a red card from Fabio
Look,
Vieira.
I said he
spiked
got
the
sent
guy
off.
in the knee,
I said
and
the
I'm sure
day
he
of.
didn't mean to do it.
TJ,
Hold on, I'm sure he didn't mean to do it, but he did it. He know he was
got
dead to
sent
rights,
off,
and he got
and
red,
that's
and he got
it.
sent off. That's
That-
how this game works. Intention has nothing to do with it. Nothing.
And TJ, just to add to your
Stop.
point, the reason why Jacob can't say this is he didn't have Curtis Jones's intention in mind when he said it was a straight red. Because if you go, just go and watch back that tackle. Not right now if you're watching this, like whenever you're watching this on the replay. Just open up a new tab and just go watch the Curtis Jones red card. Eyes on the ball, 100%, wins the ball, and then his foot slides through into Bissouma. And Jacob was the first guy who went like, "That's a clear red." It's
No,
dangerous.
I said regardless of intent, play cleaner, take the ref out of it. It's the same thing I said about Romero. It's the same thing I said about Destiny. I'm not changing the way that I perceive.
Thank you.
I've always
Thank
said
you. Now you're
the ref
being
will
honest.
get.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've always said the ref will get things right. They'll get things wrong. It is your job outside of those decisions to impact the match in your favor. And we did not do that. Not versus Chelsea. We did not do that today versus Wolves. So I'm not upset about. There's some Spurs fans talking about they were upset about the fouls on Son and
this
the
that is
smacking
by
of
the way?
Son.
Wow.
I believe it
Whoa.
was 3 reds.
No, I
I've
think it was
been
4 reds.
told
'cause
it
They
was.
did say it. They did say
He's
that.
had 2
in the
reds
game.
this season alone.
He didn't have 2 reds this season.
Yes, he
Romero,
has.
Oh, he's had one.
that was his first.
No, he had
Ramirez
2.
only had one.
That was
I'm
his
sure.
first.
He got
Yeah.
sent off twice.
Yeah, I'm
Romero.
pretty sure.
No, he's
He
only been
got
sent
sent
off
off.
once.
I'm sure he got sent off.
I'm
Let me
looking.
check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he only has one this season.
Yeah, he would have missed 6 games. It's crazy. That's some Casemiro vibes.
Yeah, so he got sent off. Will's saying Ramiro only has 2 red cards in the league in 3 seasons.
3
Are
Are you
red
talking
cards.
about red
total, 'cause
cards?
he
Are you
had
talking
a-
about accumulated, or are you
'Cause
talking
he had
about
a red. He had a
straight
red
red?
card in the
He got a
Champions
straight
League.
red because he got a
He had
straight
a-
red.
I'm,
got a straight
I'm
red
trying to
against
say it right now, TJ.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
He got sent off in the Champions League. He got sent off this year, and he also got sent off. He got sent off twice last year, and one was in Premier League and one was in Champions
Yeah,
League.
so that's 4.
That's 3 that I just named. But I heard someone say that it was in a conference league game versus Vitesse or Pacos Ferreira, one of them, that he also got. I don't remember that.
Ferreira, you're so shit as a football club, honestly. Pacos Ferreira, that's so mad. How you named Pacos as a football club? That's insane.
Am I not supposed to name somebody that we played in the conference league?
No, I'm just saying your club's a joke.
Conference league
That's
is
all I'm
crazy.
saying.
Apparently,
Says the guy
Conference
who
League,
went to lose
according
to
certain
lose.
people- according to certain people, the Conference League doesn't count. Nobody cares about the
Jacob,
Conference.
as a content creator, you're much more creative than this. Do
Yeah,
not
I know.
regurgitate the same.
You don't
joke
play.
as-
You play to win the game. You don't play to lose. I know that much.
Yeah, 100%. Like you lost today.
But that's not. Yep. But that's not why we played it though.
You
That's
walked
not
into that
why.
one. You walked into that one.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Crap,
Hey,
right
all I'm
there.
gonna say is I keep the Ainge spirit alive within me because
Yeah, but you actually haven't answered my question on the real.
what's the
Future.
question? What's the
Spurs'
question?
future. Try to
Yeah,
not
yeah,
include
yeah.
Arsenal in your answer or Liverpool or any other club. Just talk about your own club. Tell me about Spurs these next 4 games: Villa, City, West Ham, Newcastle. You've played Luton, you've played Sheffield, you've played Bournemouth, you've played all the crap teams. It's time to play some good ones. So tell me, Jacob, about your next
They
4
have to
games.
play us too again. I think.
Big up to you,
Yeah,
Tarun.
you have to play us
Go on.
too again.
I'm
right.
not concerned about none of that. I'm not concerned about none of that. We'll see you when we see you.
No Madison. No Van de Ven.
Why am I worried about dinner in a few months when I got dinner coming up? Why am I worried about that?
Yo, put that on
Your
big
dinner's
screen.
because your dinner's gonna eat you, like they did
Yes.
today.
That's the problem. So you won't even answer the question, and then you wonder why we cook you.
What was the question? And first of all, again,
Oh,
uncookable.
my
I don't know what
days.
you're trying to say.
Imagine, TJ.
Uncookable.
I've never asked a more simple question my whole life. Your
Yeah.
next
So
fixtures are Aston Villa, Manchester City, Newcastle, West Ham. Tell me your thoughts on the next 4 games, Jacob. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
I could legitimately see 2 to 3 wins, 1 draw, and a loss.
Say that again.
2
Where are
wins,
your
a
wins
draw, and a
coming
loss. 2 wins,
Where
a
are your
draw, and a
wins
loss.
coming? Where are your wins coming from?
I think we beat Aston Villa.
No. I mean, you guys are home.
I legitimately think we beat Aston Villa.
City
I
away.
think he got
bullied
a
by
draw
Kunle today,
at
and he thinks
most.
he's going to survive Ollie Watkins.
Yeah,
You know how
but
mad that-
they're playing home, Hossein. They're playing home against Villa. They're playing
And?
home.
Chelsea at the Nicholas Jackson
Chelsea's
Stadium?
different. Chelsea is different, and
He's
don't
my guy.
disrespect. Look,
Yeah,
Chelsea
the
is a
Nicholas
different
Jackson
situation.
Stadium.
Chelsea's
So
a
what?
different situation. There's a different situation there than with Aston Villa.
Of your manager deciding to play open, expansive football with
It's a
9
different
men.
situation.
Yeah,
It's a
very
different
smart
situation. Do not judge a man based on the ball he played with 9 men. That's not his fault. Again, it's not his fault. He had Eric Dyer, Højbjerg, Emerson Royal, Ben
manager
Davies
earns his
to choose
money
from.
when he has
It is
to
not
adapt.
his fault.
Ferguson won league titles with main players out. The season we won the league, Alisson was out for 10 games and we played Adrian in goal. You understand? Wenger won league titles with players injured. Mourinho won with league titles with players injured. The reality is today,
We
I
have
watched
one
Wolverhampton
window. He has one
I
window with
watched Wolverhampton
a couple of
Wanderers play
signings.
Ainge ball. Okay, and how
Blowing it
long
out
has
the water.
Wolves-
This man barely
No
walked
problem.
in the door and we're judging him. You're
Okay.
all upset because he won 3 manager of the month. So I understand.
You
Y'all
don't have
mad. Oh, where's my
activated my
manager?
draft
He
card.
didn't get to take them photos with that little award.
Jacob, you have activated my trap card. How long has the Wolves manager been in place?
I don't know. I only remember when he was at Bournemouth.
Oh, exactly. So he's been the new Wolves manager too. Who played Ainge ball
Yeah,
today?
because the dude did get sacked. Lopetegui. He left before the season started. So
No one's talking
Yeah.
about Lopetegui. Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about Gary O'Neill, Mr. Jacob.
well, that's my point. I was just saying that who was
So
in
he's
there
the new
first.
manager and he played Ainge ball against the great Tottenham Hotspur as a Wolverhampton Wanderers manager.
He didn't play no Ainge ball versus us.
Okay, let me and you be honest. Here, I'm not even gonna smile. Did you play well today?
No.
Did who?
No.
Did he or did
you,
we?
Spurs? Did Spurs
we?
play well?
For 15 minutes.
Okay, so essentially, no, you didn't play well because
No.
75 is bigger
No.
than 15.
Yeah.
Did you play well against Chelsea for 15
Hell no.
minutes?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
for 15 minutes, but then
So, no, bro,
the rest of it
Did-
was no.
This is where we see if you're going to be honest or not.
I
Did
guess it
you
was
play
18
well against
minutes for
Palace?
Chelsea.
Did you play well against Palace?
No, we did not.
So that's 3 games in a row where we haven't.
We did not play
well.
well against Fulham. Keep going. We didn't play well against Fulham either.
4 games. You want to keep going?
We could.
Luton, did he play well?
We fought back from adversity in that situation specifically.
That's 5 games right there. You see why it's not a small sample size? That's the problem. Because performances always matter sometimes. Performances for a new manager matter more than the result. Ask Oski.
No.
What's happening to Ten Hag this season?
Yikes.
Why? Because they cared about result more than performance.
It's been haunting us.
Makes you think.
Fan base.
Now I've planted a seed in Jacob's head. He's going to be the first guy to be Ainge out this season. I promise you.
Hell
He's
no.
going to be the first
No,
Spurs
no,
YouTuber
no.
to say Ainge out.
I told you
Right,
I'm
right,
not
right.
going to judge. I've said here, I've said on my channel, United Spurs of America, that if and only until Ainge has had 4 windows, so there's 3 windows left until I'm judging what his teams look like. I don't judge him for having to bring Brian Hill off the bench, Giovanni Lo Celso. I don't blame him for that.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Jacob? Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Yes.
You keep talking about he hasn't
Well, you
had
asked
any
about
windows.
5
He hasn't had any
leading
windows.
up to that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can ask me
Right,
6.
right.
No problem.
Shut up.
But here's
That's
the thing.
6th
Here's the
point
thing.
you
And
dropped
I
this
keep
week in the last.
guys, I keep bringing this up with all the Tottenham fans that have forgotten about Daniel Levy. Do you honestly think Daniel Levy is going to back him monetarily? I don't think he is.
And just to
And
add
there are
misery,
reports saying that he doesn't have money for the upcoming transfer window.
Now I'm convinced
Bingo.
that is a
Jacob, just
smokescreen.
to
That
add
is
more misery,
because if we
let me
went
just
around,
add more
no, hang
misery.
on. Let me address
I
that.
think I'm
If
gonna
we
let
went
you
around
answer
saying
it.
that we
I'm
have,
gonna let you answer him. I'm gonna let you answer him, but it's even more miserable. The reports came out from a Spurs reporter 2 days ago. Spurs are highly unlikely to sign in January.
I'm aware of that report. I'm aware of that report because if we went around and we said, "Hey, y'all, we got this Harry Kane money," the first guy we go to, they're gonna be like, "Add 10 M's on that price tag," because we know they have it. You go in there and you say, "No, we already spent all that. We're broke, but maybe we could strike a deal and I could put I can find some money somewhere in the Excel sheet." That's how we work. That's how we operate. I do, to answer the question, have a lot of doubts if that will happen, Daniel Levy, as far as financially backing in January. But if anything, today and Chelsea and the Carabao Cup, all those things help the narrative of, yes, you have to back this man in January. That top 4 is not even a guarantee. Because look, if we had gone into January, top of the table, second, in and around that spot like we are right now.
Guaranteed? That's crazy.
No, it's not.
Crazy.
It's absolutely. We just named 5 games in a row where we didn't play well, but some of them we managed to get the result. Today we did not play well, and we did not manage to get the result. So the thing is, I said originally before the season started that 5 to 10 matches, Ainge Postecoglou is going to be, for the greater part, unknown to these opposing managers. And once you have 10 matches of game footage, then they can properly plan and to say, hey, in these situations, he does X and Y, and in these situations, he'll do this. So this is the part where they're starting to find out what his tendencies are. And he said once that happens, he said this before the season started, that once teams have begun to figure out what he wants to do, then it is now his time to change that. So I expect this little international break to actually be highly beneficial for us. That's why I predict the win versus Aston Villa, because he's going to tweak things. He's going to change things based on what we have to do, but we're still going to play our brand of football, which is attacking. So we're going to be on the front foot, but it's going to be a little bit different. And I think, look,
What is he going to change?
Yeah, what is he gonna change?
first and foremost, don't start Eric Dyer. First and
He's gonna
foremost, don't
suspend
start Eric
him.
Dyer because he can't play the position.
So you need a new center back.
Sure.
We've needed a new center. This is not a new problem. We did it's like okay, if James Maddison gets hurt, that we have a guy who could come in. We've never said that. Every Spurs fan, even the ones who said we can win the league, which I was not one of that. I just said don't say it's impossible. But all I'm saying is we all knew that. That's why I said the core 8. There's 8 people in this squad that if you take any one of them out, we look a lot different. And we were put on full display when you take 4 of them out. Now, my expectation for the match was that we would go in there and win until I saw Eric Dyer's face at 5:15 in the morning. Then I said, okay, we might actually go out here and
Who
lose
else is your
because we're
other
trying to
option,
gas him up like he's Harry
Yeah, who's your
Maguire
other
with
option?
Who's your other option?
Ashley
Who's the other
Phillips. I put
Yeah, but he's
Ashley
a
Phillips and
youngster.
Ben Day.
He's a
I don't give a
youngster.
shit. I'd rather watch Bambi on ice than watch than watch Eric Dyer. Dyer, I know what he's going to give me. I know what the best performance from Eric Dyer can possibly look like. And is it enough? No. But I don't know what that looks like with Ashley Phillips. I would
Do you think
rather
that
see
Ashley-
a
do you
young
think
man
that
struggle
putting
to
Ashley
swim
Phillips in
and
the-
learn in that situation than watch a dead duck float all over the water.
I could just see this situation ruining a young player like him though.
It
I wouldn't
wouldn't
wanna put
ruin a
him in-
young player if you that weak, that one start in the big league rattles you that much.
Yeah,
then you are
but you
weak
get
and you
but,
should
but
get
if you get
sussed out.
if you get tuned up, then I wouldn't want to ruin a young footballer's confidence if you get tuned up against Aston Villa or Newcastle.
If your confidence is that shakeable, you need to look yourself in the mirror and see, ask where your dad is, because if you're that rattled, you had one bad performance as a young man in the Premier League, I would be like, where's my dad? Because I need somebody to tell me to add, like, have some confidence in yourself as a man. I don't think that throwing him in the deep end, and if he struggles to swim and then Ainge pulls him out the water, that's not a bad thing to happen to a young man. That's good. Now he knows what it's like. So when he's in the pool again, that motherfucker hopefully will stay alive, and I don't have to pull him out. That's the hope.
Let's
I
hope
know
there
what I'm
are,
getting with it. It's like Schrodinger's cat. I don't know what is in the box with him, but with Eric Dyer, I've seen the box. It's been open. I burnt the box, and the box found its way back into my bedroom. I'm saying this box will not leave. I know what is in that box. Ashley Phillips, I don't. I would rather see what's in there.
Okay, and let's hope when he comes out of the pool, there are no wolves waiting outside the pool. Anyway, let me go to the super chats before we move on to Arsenal Football Club. The
I'm gonna
Cannons.
let you rock, Jacob. All that was a little crazy.
Yeah, that was
Boxes in
that
the
was a
bed,
good
and you
analogy.
trying to open the box and see what's in there for the next man is crazy.
No one said for the next
can't
man.
win.
What are
Jacob
you
can't
talking
win.
about?
Whoa.
Let it be because you having a
Whoa.
rough day.
Omar, sometimes I think you just like pick these things out.
Bro, I'm sitting here. He's talking about boxes, and I already opened this box, and I'm like, whoa.
Oh my God.
Omar always takes it to the next level. Big up to Brazy, who says, do you know what a cougar is? Yes, I do know, Brazy, you disrespectful bastard. You think I've never watched a movie my whole life? Of course I know what a cougar is. And I'm talking about the human form and the animal form, which is also called mountain lion. National Geographic. Shout out, what's his name? That British
It's
guy?
also called the lynx.
That British guy, what the hell is he called? David
Irwin?
Attenborough.
No, Steve Irwin was
That's the
Australian.
guy,
Yeah,
National
Irwin.
Geographic guy. Big up to you, Brazy. Brother Yakub is the real MVP. Shout out Derek Rose. MVP got dunked on today. This is Derek Rose post-injury. Big up to you, brother. Thank you so much.
Oh, that is a low blow.
That's fine.
That's a low blow. That's out of
What did Derek
bounds.
Rose do to you?
I need a yellow card. VAR
Was it
check
not a
something.
low blow when you kept mentioning Matip's own goal every 30 seconds to me, Jacob? How many low blows?
Hey,
that
it was
you gave me?
it was a great goal. I'm proud of the guy. He's got them shooting boots
Yeah,
on.
he's getting spicy in
You
here.
know what was a better goal? Lamina. What a finish. Big up to you, Marius, who says
Yeah, the way he
Hussam is
just sauntered down the catwalk like damn Victoria's Secret underwear model, and Eric Dyer said, "Oh, look at him go past me," just like I've seen.
Is Eric Dyer the only player on the back line or in the midfield?
Yeah, it's so weird. They keep scapegoating him.
It's so weird.
No
Bissouma
scapegoat.
played
Don't
like shit.
start.
It's so
weird
no,
that, like,
do not
Bissouma was
try.
nowhere to be
It's-
found.
Played like
No,
shit.
we're not gonna
Son
do
played
that.
like shit.
Nope.
Star played like shit. Your star players played like shit today. You can't even do that shit right there.
I'm saying the Lamina goal. Watch it back and watch who Lamina ran right in front of, who was watching him. His eyes were locked in.
My God.
That's who I'm blaming. The guy who's seen the problem running right past him. Not even running. He wasn't even going fast. Yes, I'm gonna blame Eric Dyer, of course.
Yes. So you just should have been honest about it from the start. Hussam is like a prophet, always spot on. Love you, bro. Hey, Marius, big up to you watching us from Romania. I called it, brother, on the terrace from the start. I told you guys, one injury to any of the 8 positions and they're screwed. And now they're fully screwed. And I said, luck is gonna run out. You need to understand, you get luck in football. It's normal to get luck, by the way. People get luck in football. This ain't new. But when it runs out and it goes against you, like it did today, like it did against Chelsea, then you can't complain because you've been really lucky before that. Simple as. Big up to my guy Qusay. Shout out to you, my brother. Who says blessings حبيبي يا قصي وان شاء الله تكون بخير واي شيء بدك اياه احكي معي ابعث لي مسج على تويتر اذا بتحتاج تحكي معي واي شيء. Oh, big up to you, my brother. I hope you're safe out there. I hope you're good. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone watching us. حبيبي يا قصي. Anyway, shout out to everyone in the chat. Look at this disrespectful bastard. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? 4 Americans? There's 3 Americans.
He's calling
I've
you.
never been to the US to begin with. You fraud. And I don't even have citizenship. Unlike Mo. I think Mo has citizenship, no?
No more has citizenship. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, he
Let me
does.
ask- Let me ask him before I forget.
Yeah.
Yo, Mo. Have you got American citizenship, Mo? Can you please tell us? We're curious on this football we live
He
right
does.
now.
He does.
Said last
pretty sure he
episode.
does.
No, he doesn't. I swear he said he doesn't have citizenship.
The other
Yes,
day I was on a
he
stream
does.
with him and he said he did.
Yeah, remember when the IRS taxes thing and he has to pay taxes?
Oh, if he pays taxes, then it's definitely.
I think he is.
Oh wow, look at this guy.
Wow.
Yo, Staffy never gonna change. By the way, guys, when you stick around to the stream, you're gonna go to.
Big up Staffy,
Oh,
man.
how about
Big up
I am
Staffy.
calling him illegal? What you gonna do? Cancel me? Me and him are the same race. Hold that. Yes. Now what? I'm calling him
Hold that.
illegal.
Hold
Happy?
that.
What a fraud. Anyway, speaking of illegal tackles, today, Arsenal, Vieira, 3-1 winners though. Some teams can win with 10 men, unlike some other teams who go into their shell and concede 4 at home. Anyway, guys, before we just move on to the Arsenal section, make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Every single person watching us right now, please do hit that like button. We're on 320 likes. The next target is 350. So please do like the video, do subscribe. And don't forget that this stream will redirect you to Staffy TV as well. So stick around. And this is how we're going to start. We're going to start with Arsenal first because I feel like the win was a bit more spicy before we get to the Man United one. TJ, you will not win a trophy this year. So Spurs equal to Arsenal, says Sam. So TJ, speaking of Arsenal, talk to me about the Arsenal win today.
I mean, it was as casual as it got. I thought we should have been a little bit more in attack than we were. I mean, we had 16 shots, 6 on target, I believe, and scored 3. Overall, you can see that we're missing Martin Odegaard a little bit. Fabio Vieira isn't it. Kai Havertz is definitely not it. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but we are absolutely missing Martin Odegaard, especially now that Fabio Vieira, after the dumbest tackle I've seen from a man who is up 3-1, got sent off. I'm actually disgusted by it. And by the way, for the chat, if you're not familiar with my game, I'm honest about my team. I'm not going to gas them up beyond belief. I'm just honest with it, to be honest. I'm not even calling out Jacob. I'm not even calling out Jacob.
Why I want to know from Hassan, why were you pointing to me?
I'm calling you out.
Why?
But
I'm not.
Can TJ
For
have
what?
a section, Jacob? Why is it when you hear the word Arsenal, you just get triggered? Can you just let TJ speak? You told him you can only speak when you're above me. He's above you in the league. Hold that. Go ahead, TJ.
Oh, that is true. Actually, I got it. Hussam, you know what I like about you? You just remind me of all these great events that Jacob has put me through. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to talk too much about it because honestly, the game was a little boring. We controlled the possession. We just really couldn't take a lot of our chances. I think if we had really taken our chances, we would have won 6-1. Unlucky Gabriel deflection for us not to keep the clean sheet. I don't blame David Raya for that. A lot of people have been on David Raya, but he has 6 clean sheets out of 12 games played. So I don't think that's too bad. But yeah, Alexander Zinchenko came out and proved that he can beat Burnley. Incredible goal. Teenage Mutant Ninja. We were comparing it to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on our channel. He absolutely slayed that goal to make it 3-1. Incredible goal. William Saliba.
Zinchenko goal.
What? Yeah. Zinchenko goal was
I
incredible.
saw that. That's a banger. That was a banger.
Incredible.
Goal, right?
Banging goal. Freaking, why are we even comparing this guy to Ramiro? William Saliba again coming in with the header solid at the back. And for those of you who think that Saliba is not the levels, go back and watch.
My center back did that week 1, by the way.
Our Champions League. Remember the Champions League?
Yes.
Omar remembers the Champions League because he's in it. We're
for
in
me.
the Champions League.
Bro
Go
gets
back
into the
and watch
club
our-
for
go
the
back and
first
watch our
time in
game
8
against
years, and
Sevilla.
he's like, "Remember,
Hold on,
I'm in the club,
hold on,
y'all."
hold on, I'm still talking. The Champions League participant is talking right now.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Saliba.
There's only 2 of us. That's
That was
crazy.
not a dig at you, Sam. You're in
I
Europe.
wanted
I'm not
6
digging at
finals.
you.
Please sit on the
I'm not
floor.
digging
I
at
wanted
you.
6
I'm not digging
times.
at you. I could, but I'm not going to.
Only
No,
3.
we lost to a team from France too, by the way. I'm just saying. Saliba's tackle against Sevilla was incredible. If you go back and watch the highlights from that, you see all you need to see from Saliba. Okay, I'm done with the Saliba slander. I'm done with it. Declan Rice, I thought was a little slower today than I would have liked. He didn't make any difference defensively. He didn't really make any difference offensively. I thought he was about a 6 or a 7. Like, he's had better games for us. I think he's been our best player throughout the season. But I need to talk about him now. Leo Trossard. That is our number 9.
Yes.
I don't want Eddie Nketiah anymore. I'm done with Eddie Nketiah. Okay, I'm done. Like, let's stop talking about it. I think there needs to be a real discussion when Gabriel Jesus comes back and is healthy, is if he is the guy for our number 9 spot. Because when you put Trossard in there, more times than not, he's going to give you
Brazil. But
what?
You're just asking if he's the number 9 spot. And I said, well, he's not for Brazil, at least.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, who is?
Brazil's number 9.
Yeah. Who is Brazil's number 9?
Say his name.
Well, I don't know because he just had surgery, so I don't know who it is. Gabriel Jesus may actually get to wear the 9 jersey for international.
You don't even
break.
like Richarlison, Jacob.
Gabriel Jesus is injured. Gabriel Jesus is injured.
And you don't
He's
even
not-
like
he's not even
Richarlison to begin with, Jacob. You don't even like him. There's no way you're doing props for a player you don't like. That's like me propping up Endo.
No.
He down bad. That boy down
He's
bad.
just trying to throw me off. He's just
Yeah,
trying to
you're
throw
just
me off.
down bad right
That boy
now.
down bad.
If we're gonna talk about Brazilians that actually cook, we can talk about Gabriel Martinelli. Talk about him. Another solid game on the wing for us. He didn't score. He didn't get an assist, but he's cooking up and down that left wing. He's making people think. Gabriel Martinelli, I think, has been our most consistent player this season. Can't say the same about Trossard just because if he starting historically, he wasn't very good. He wasn't very good against Fulham. He wasn't very good against Lens. So you gotta kind of say off the bench, he's been great, but this is the first time he started where he just absolutely cooked. Leo Trossard, my guy. There needs to be a real conversation about our number 9 when Gabriel Jesus becomes available. I would personally think that Gabriel Jesus could go on the right in relief of Saka or even on the left. He played wing at Man City and he was very, very good. So there are options there. I'd like to see some rotation, especially when we're getting into the doldrums of getting back, going back into FA Cup competition, going back into Champions League, when we get into the knockout rounds. We do need that depth at forward. And I think that Gabriel, if Gabriel Jesus can stay fit, he can play on the wing.
That's your manager's guy, though. That's your manager's guy.
Our manager has several guys that I disagree with. So
I'm saying that's your guy. You got to trust the process. You got to get behind him. You got to pet the dog. All that.
No, I don't have to do anything.
Aren't you supposed to support your club? What are you doing?
I do support my club. I support my club my way. I expect my club to win things, and so far they haven't. They're doing better than your club, which isn't saying much, but it is what it is. I do expect our team to win the trophy this season.
He used to be able to say stuff back. He can't. He can't even respond. He's just sat there like, "Yep, he's right."
I got plenty of responses. Hang on now.
For the people in the chat saying that I'm waffling, I'm not waffling.
You are
I'm
waffling. The chat's
I'm
brilliant.
facts.
They're
No,
smart.
he's not
The chat's
waffling. Well,
very
there's nothing
educated. They
in
know
front
that
of
you're
No,
waffling. They
look,
can
look,
smell
and
it.
I don't care about the chat. I'm just saying, if you want to,
TJ don't care about the chat.
I am a part of
I'm
the
telling the
American
chat
Waffle
there
Show, by the way.
So
I'm a part of the
some people
American
show
Waffle
love.
Show. Well, oh my
Some
goodness.
people show
And this
love.
is a
Other people
preview of the
just-
American Waffle Show. It's
The higher
me
pitch
trying
he
to
gets,
talk.
the more you've rattled him.
It's me trying to talk and Jacob interrupting me. But yeah,
Little
I'm not gonna
tidbit.
talk about
Anytime
that
you hear
German-
TJ talking, if he gets higher pitch, it's because he got rattled.
Okay, let me
The
go
problem
ahead.
is,
And
Jacob,
people
pitch
in the
tonight.
chat are asking me to talk about
No
that bum Havertz. I'll be happy to talk about that bum Havertz.
That's your manager's guy. You got to support him.
Yeah, it's several. No, I thought it was. I think it's the worst signing that I've seen in a long time.
Worse than
That's his other
Pepe?
guy.
Pepe actually scored goals for us, Omar, if you remember correctly.
He did.
I mean,
Was
he did.
against the
Havertz scored
Court,
a penalty the other day.
Havertz scored a penalty that was gifted to him like Make-A-Wish Foundation. Like it was such a vibes move. It was awful. Like he hasn't.
Damn,
And he's been
DJ's real about his club.
and he's been cheeks ever since. Like, I want this guy on the bench or out of the club, period. He cannot handle big Arsenal. He can't handle it. You couldn't handle it at Chelsea. We knew when he got signed, the real Arsenal fans knew that we've seen what this guy can do in the Premier
So
League.
you know what real
and that
fans
is
look
at
like and
all.
what fake fans look like. That's what you're saying.
What?
You just said real Arsenal fans. So you're telling me you know what
I
real
shouldn't say-
fans
oh, you
look
know what?
like
You're
and
right.
what
I
fake
shouldn't say
fans
real
look like.
Arsenal. I shouldn't say real Arsenal fans. I should say realistic Arsenal fans. How about that?
So your team
Realistic.
sucks so bad you're trying to cancel people on a stream, Jacob. Talking about, are you saying the fans are fake now? Look at you. You're
I was
you're
asking
so
if he.
down bad.
I ask a
shameless,
question.
bro.
I
No,
like
you're
how I
shameless.
ask a question.
So
Katie
down
Couric
bad.
got rich off asking questions. I can't come here and ask a question. That's what I'm hearing.
So far, you wanted to do a Richarlison prop, and you want to cancel TJ. That's your Arsenal slander.
TJ is the one
way
saying
down.
real Arsenal fans. I hear Spurs fans do that too, and I
No,
just find it
I
funny.
went
Like
back- I went
they
back
know
and-
what
hey,
a
no.
real fan looks like. I'm a
Jacob,
real
correct-
man.
Jacob,
Sounds like
Jacob, I corrected
Pinocchio.
myself. I said realistic Arsenal fans. You're right. You're right. You're right on that. I don't want to call out real versus non-real Arsenal fans. You're right. Realistic Arsenal fans can see that Kai Havertz is garbage, and I think he could end up costing Arteta his job. I really do. If we do not perform this season, if we do not win something shiny, I'm Arteta out. And I've said it over and over and over again. It is time to win. It's time to win. And putting guys like Kai Havertz in the starting 11 is not going to get us there. I've said it, and I've been very consistent about this.
60 M's. No, that's light work. That's your guy. Trust him. It's the
No,
quick 60
highest paid,
bags. No worry.
highest paid fraud on the team. Awful. He's an awful player. He needs to be out. He needs to be gone. So, but yeah, no, that was my game. I mean, light work against Burnley. We move on. Without Fabio Vieira, he really wasn't doing anything anyway. I thought that challenge was just so stupid. But yeah,
It's also your manager's guy. You're always going after your manager's guy.
We're very thin. That's hilarious. We're very, very thin in the midfield, Hussam. I'm not afraid to say
Bell
it.
strikes again.
So
Vel, I want to know.
Right
Vel,
there.
I want to know what I
Speaking
did to you.
of being your manager's guy, big up to you, Vel. Thank you so much.
Send that to me. I actually like that one. I like that one.
Yeah,
I'm going to
you
use
like
Vel's
it,
first
ain't
one. I'm going to
you're
use it in
your
the
manager's
thumbnail.
guy. Yeah. Big up to
Yeah.
you.
My manager.
yeah.
So
Anyway,
Oski and-
come on, you Gunners.
Yeah.
Anyway, come on, you Gunners. We move on. We move into the international break. Hopefully,
Only 1
Odegaard is
point
back
behind
by the time we
City,
get
so
back.
tomorrow, if Chelsea beat City, then it's a good ending for depending what I do in my Brentford game.
If Man City drop points, I will be so happy. I'll be so happy.
Same.
I'll be shameless.
I think they possibly get a draw. It's possible, not impossible.
It's possible. It's not probable, but it's possible.
If they drop
100%.
points tomorrow, it's a big day at Old Trafford. It's a big day at Old Trafford. Everybody out here talking shit and sleeping on the boys. All I know is I'm sitting above Newcastle and I'm 6 points away from Hussein. That's all I'm saying, brother. It ain't that far. It looked long, but it ain't that long. Pause that. But it looked long, but it ain't that long. Boy.
First of all, don't
yo.
worse the whole stream. Worse than anything Jacob said or I said or TJ said.
Hey.
You should AO yourself right now.
Hey, yo.
Yes, because that's bad.
I'm
But
like
anyway,
the road,
before
the
we get
road
to your
looks
club-
long, but it ain't that
Bro
long.
said you're looking long.
No, I
before,
said the low, like the low, pause. I said the road looks long, but it ain't that long.
Okay, before we get to Man United and you getting all giddy and excited, so talk to me, Oski, about Arsenal.
Burnley has only won one game. They sit bottom of the league, right? They played Burnley, said if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they played Burnley. One game. This is the games they need to win. This is the games where you need to come in, smash them 2, 3, 4. I unfortunately my team was not capable of doing that, but you know what I'm saying. But it's a good result. It keeps them very relevant to the league, especially despite the outcome, tomorrow's outcome. But regardless of tomorrow's outcome, still, I think you guys are sitting on 27 points, right? You're sitting above the noisy neighbors, all two of them, the two big ones. So I think the Arsenal win today was solid. And who do you guys have next? How was that, Ayo? Anyways,
You said the two big ones. I was gonna Ayo, but I wanted to let you finish. I wanted
See,
to
when
let
someone
you
plays
finish.
your own game, you don't like it.
Yo, you know what's funny? I
Hey,
sat
yo.
here and I heard a lot of Ayos and I stayed quiet. Now that it's my turn, y'all just waiting. Y'all literally waiting to put stuff into context to Ayo me every second, but it's all good.
Yeah, see, if you don't
No, we
AO me,
got-
I don't AO you.
We got Brentford away, which isn't an easy game. It's not an easy game
It's
by
not,
any means.
those neighbors are nosy too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
They're a little nosy, but
So, Jacob, anything you want to say on Arsenal?
This weekend's been
Incoming service.
fraudulent. This weekend's been fraudulent to the highest degree. I'll put it that way. I'll also say this about Arsenal. it's just weird. I hear TJ's not having much faith in his manager, and they're 4 years deep into this project, and I'm wondering, like, is it time y'all abandon ship, or what are we doing here? Because, I'm just saying, how much 700 bags the man has spent, and it's returned not a lot. You got a dog though, so congratulations on the win.
No,
And you know
FA Cup
what?
and a
You went
Community
above
Shield.
us.
What have you got?
Sorry, I was talking.
FA Cup and the Community Shield. By the way, Audi Cups and Tiger Cups don't count.
Walter Toll.
Beating
you didn't say Walter Toll
Singaporean
didn't count.
Cubs teams don't count.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
Congratulations. Also,
Anything else?
2 points.
That's it. Jacob?
Congratulations on being October champions. Anyway, go ahead.
That's it, Jacob. Nothing else you want to say on Arsenal? So you have so much verbal when they lose and no prop when they win. You beat Burnley and you made it look like the best result of the whole world. Why are you quiet now?
It's just because when Spurs beat Burnley, it's they're one of the worst teams in the league, and when Arsenal do it, it's all this waffle from TJ and all these other Arsenal fans. That's what I'm saying. Double standards. It's always one way on their side of the pancake. You flip it, it's a whole different side.
I expected us to beat them. I would have been fuming if we didn't beat them. What are you talking about?
Like I said, when Spurs beat somebody, it's you only beating the worst teams in the league. This man beats 20th place Burnley, and he's like gassed. Right back where I belong. I'm so happy today. Had such a great soccer Saturday.
I was happier to see you lose than Arsenal win. Like the Arsenal win was a given. That was a given, bro. It was a given.
Yo, my man said soccer Saturday. That was actually a good one. I like that. I like that one.
So I'm saying the Ainge Postecoglou, at least I believe in my manager. I'll say that much. It's nice, when you actually believe in what your manager's able to do there.
Man said I identify as super chat. Yo, I love this chat. It's community built different.
Yeah, you got a good chat.
American beef is the best. Hey, yo.
That's crazy.
Pause that. LFC for the breads is some crazy stuff.
Big up to Bezzy Oz, who says Spurs from cockerel to cockroach real fast. Today, Spurs got eaten alive in that game. It was absolutely horrible to watch if you're a Spurs fan, But I don't feel bad for them because they've been chatting so much shit. They've actually forced a Hussam Spurs rivalry. And I'll be honest with you, I actually live rent-free in the Tottenham Hotspur fan base's head. Like 90% of them. Some people have sent me death threats, Some people have
Why are you
said
sharing my personal messages that I sent to you? Why are you sharing that with the world right now?
Hey, I didn't say it was you. Now you're exposing yourself.
I'm just playing.
Listen, the Spurs bad base, I've got them in a headlock now. Anytime Spurs score, today when Spurs scored, Brennan Johnson at the start, I had 15 Spurs fans just pop up out of nowhere going like, hold that. But they disappeared after the 90th minute. It's crazy. Just like Jacob, I don't respond to my WhatsApp. Big up to Suraida. Terry Macasso says, let's all laugh at Newcastle 2-0. Football is weird. I'll be honest with you, despite Spurs losing, and it's the most beautiful result, I actually didn't even speak to a Newcastle fan. I didn't get a Newcastle rep. I didn't even think about it because I thought Bournemouth, like, you know what, guys, you guys are going to beat Bournemouth. I just like, whatever. And then just before the show, I realized, shit, there was a Newcastle game. And I look up and I'm like, oh my days, Bournemouth 1-2-0. I'm like, how on earth? And Dominic Solanke scored. To all people. Mm-hmm. It's insane. But anyway, Terry Macasse Suraida, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. That's thank you in Malay, by the way, you guys. So, chat, final section before we hop off, because Staffy TV as well is going to be live in 10 minutes. So, Manchester United, brother Oski, good to see you smiling again. Talk to me about Man United.
It's been a patchy. It's been an unlucky, road. But I was always smiling because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it just when it happens. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather get it out early than be like Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Where they jumping off the walls and then same thing with Arsenal all season last season. Bop, and then so I'd rather get my poison out early and then just. Take it, and it just starts flowing. So I'm not mad at it because a lot of people are coming at it. And look, We're not that far. Everybody out here yapping. We're not that far. You know what I'm saying? It looks scary, but it's not. Really, it's not. So I know Staffy's gonna get into detail into this too, and he, of course, he's gonna be the opposite of me. He's gonna shit on everybody. But my take on that game is just they were definitely horrible. I see someone says talk on your striker. First of all, my striker does everything right. My striker plays on a team that does not distribute to the ball on him. If we actually watch ball, you'll see that he makes beautiful dashing runs. He helps get the wingers into play multiple times. But unfortunately, right now, at the moment, that's why this jersey's not here. We have shitty wingers. Everybody in this club are shitty wingers.
Did you see Garnacho's missed chance today?
Yes, I did see Garnacho. Did you see Garnacho also missed against Copenhagen, and who saved him was Højlund by burying that ball in the net. So,
No, but we're not talking Champions League because then it's even more embarrassing for you because
No,
you're
no, no.
bottom of that table.
it's
So
all
let's talk
good.
about this one.
Yo, but
So
you
let's
see,
talk about
how it's
Prem.
done? We bottom
You're
of the
closer to
Champions
the
League
big
table.
boys.
We bottom
Yeah,
of the Champions League table, but you don't know the outcome, my brother. It may finish.
Yeah,
it
I
up,
do know.
but it may not.
I do
You
know.
never
The outcome is the
Like I said.
competition I'm in. I'm opening the door for you. You're welcome, brother.
Not.
Whoa.
I'll see you in the final.
Are you sure you want to see me in a European final? Are you sure you want to see me in a
Hold back.
European final?
We'll come and break the curse. That's
Yeah,
like
okay, brother.
heritage.
Okay,
We got
okay.
heritage too. We got heritage.
Højlund, though, I went done my research. 8 big chances missed in the Premier League. 0 goals in 9 games.
Okay, but you can't sit and pick on Højlund when let's talk about Anthony.
I can because he's a 75 million pound striker. Why not?
Who's the top goal scorer of the Champions League, my brother?
Oh, but we're not talking Prem.
No,
We're not
I'm just
talking
asking who the 75 million. It's the worst.
That's
Omar,
the colour of the
Omar, do
thumbnail.
you think it's a different? Do you think it's the European competition versus
No, I think
versus the Prem competition? Like maybe the Prem competition. He's just not
everybody
as-
today.
Yeah.
DJ, did you see the miss he missed today?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, so the ball came and it was just a very awkward. It's not like it
Which
came right
miss?
and you had to
No,
just-
I'm not even trying to give you crap,
No, I
Omar.
know,
I'm not.
I
I'm
know,
honestly asking, like, is he just
Who
not
misses?
up to the Prem speed yet, or is he
I
not?
think
Or is
the
he not
header?
getting the right?
From
I
2
just
yards as well?
I just think we're in the Prem. We're not up as a team collectively. We're not up to speed. So right now it's just 3 points.
But it's excuses for United. But when Spurs ain't up
Yeah,
to
why does he
speed,
make excuses? I was about to say.
Hold
Why
on,
you
I'm
making
not making
that's
excuses?
wrong.
excuses.
And
I
he
can't
talking
even-
about his striker don't get service, but when Jacob's striker don't get service,
Hear
oh,
me
it's
out.
because
Oh,
this,
wait,
that, and
wait,
the
but
other. It's
you
because
have-
Odegaard's a
You
fraud,
have,
which is
you have
actually true.
Kulusevski, you have Hyugmi, you have the Sons of Anarchy, Madison, Richarlison. You know what I'm saying? You
John
have all the
Son,
sons.
Brendan
You
John
have all
Son,
the
don't
sons.
forget.
So to me, you guys have informed players. Who do we have? Anthony's looking horrible. It's absolutely.
You got Champions League leading goal scorer, right? That's what you just said.
That's
You
one
got.
Yeah, you
player.
do.
You have 8. You said you got
You
8
got
players.
Rashford who's better than Mbappe.
I never said that. Stop. I don't know who said that. I don't believe in that. I don't even think I heard that. So stop.
We don't believe your
It
stories.
should be Ben.
Whoever said that is crazy. But long story short, right now is our wingers are not helping that poor man alone in the front.
Brother, he missed 8 big chances. Big
today
big,
or
not
in
chances,
general? In
Big
general.
chances in the Prem. 0 goals in
How
9
many?
games.
How many? Yo, Hossein, how many chances Darwin misses, my brother? Let's talk about that.
First of all, you claim
No. A
Højlund.
quick question. How about this?
I cooked Darwin on my Liverpool streams. Why you act like you don't know this? What, you think I'm a Darwin fan? I'm not a Darwin fan.
I'm just saying everybody misses.
I need him to
chances.
prove me wrong. That's what I need.
No, I'm just he misses chances, but he's gonna. I don't know how to say this because this is the only way. He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up when it matters. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be very successful in this club. I
can't lie. You made that unnecessarily awkward. There was no need. Show up when it matters.
You should have just paused it if you were going to say something.
No,
Yeah,
because
that
if
was
I did pause it, I'm gonna still hear
It
it.
made it even more awkward.
Yeah, you made it worse.
You guys just want me to say it, right? I see what
Yeah,
y'all doing there.
Sorta.
I see what y'all doing there. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But more of the story, he like is I don't think Højlund is our problem. I think our problem is much bigger than that. You have
You wanna hear what's really your problem? McTominay is your best player, no banter.
no, I don't think that's also true.
Who's been your best player? If you would say the last 5 games, let's say.
Consistently. Johnny Evans.
You have to say McTominay now. You're thinking about it. Look at him.
Johnny Evans. I don't even think he there was games where he was absolute terrible. It's just because he scored for us doesn't make us his best player.
Oski, it's either McTominay or Maguire. Pick your poison.
I would definitely Maguire over McTominay. I'll tell you that.
Harry Maguire.
So Harry Maguire is your best player, and you're content with that?
No, I mean, listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The problems are bigger than Hoyland. The problems are bigger than Hoyland. We're over here talking about McTominay, Johnny Evans, and Harry Maguire. That's how big the problem is. It's
okay.
It's a really big, you know what I'm saying? And we're like Chelsea right now. Remember when they had Jorginho leading and the defense leading, just keeping them relevant? That's the same vibes.
Okay, can I make your problems bigger? Let me compound your problems. Your next fixtures: away at Everton, away at Galatasaray, the stadium they call the hell, away at Newcastle, at home to Chelsea, at home to Bournemouth, should be easy, home to Bayern, away to Liverpool, away to West Ham, home to Villa, home to Forest. Where is Ten Hag gonna get sacked in this run?
When do we play Liverpool? That's when we play December 17th.
December 17th.
So we got all these games coming up in the matter of the next month.
Yeah, this is November, December only. Everything I just read.
Holy smokes!
So you're saying you don't back your manager also?
No, I'm
How
back
can he?
to the end, bro. I'm Ten Hag in.
You're gonna play Bayern Munich at home,
Wow.
and 5 days later, Liverpool away.
I can't wait. Luke Shaw's coming back this month.
There it is.
Wow,
There it is.
I'm sure Salah is shitting his pants. Oh, Luke Shaw, so scary.
Martinez is gonna come back. You know what I mean? I think Martinez.
Oh,
Luke
the
Shaw
same
is
guy
the
that
answer to
was Arab
all
Cup?
of your problems.
Bro,
Yeah.
Luke Shaw and Martinez, that's big for us.
Well, I know I'm not
defensive
disagreeing,
ball
but that's
Two defensive ball playing defenders. We don't have that right now.
that's two out of how many players that need improving or positions that need improving.
But that trust me, look, perfect example. As much as I don't want to say he's the best, but when Aaron Bissaka came back, it was a big help on that right side.
It was. I agree.
But now imagine when you get Luke Shaw and then Martinez, who actually play ball out the back. That was by accident. No, it happened.
Now show the one where Perisic did the same thing to Van Dijk.
Brother. Van Dijk won it all. Perisic is at your club to retire. He just wants to live in London and make some money.
No,
If
he's
he was
going
any
to
good, he wouldn't be
Croatian
at
club
Spurs.
to
He'd be at
retire.
Inter Milan.
Yo,
Yeah, he'd
Sam,
be at Inter Milan. if he was any
show me
good.
last year's table. Since we put
Do you want us to live in the moment or not? Who's top of
you
the
just lived in a
European
moment.
group?
You look. He bringing back 7-0.
I just mentioned the most recent Liverpool United game because you asked which date is the game, right? You said, and I said December 17th. I brought up the most recent
December
game.
17th.
I'm top of my European group. You're at the bottom, and I'm third currently. And if I win tomorrow, I'm gonna be second. Actually, I realized if I win tomorrow and City lose, I'm gonna be first. Oh my god!
What if you lose tomorrow?
So yeah, you sure you want to talk to me? Sure.
What if you lose tomorrow?
Omar. It's only gonna be bad for you, wallahi.
Well, I don't think so.
Really?
Well, the
Say that
pressure's
7
not
times to
us.
convince yourself.
The
You say
pressure
that
is
7
not.
times.
Listen, you just named that. You see the
Say
fixtures.
7 times. 6 more times to go. The pressure is not on us. 7 times. Go on.
The
The
pressure's
pressure
not.
is not on us.
Not falling. Not falling for it.
Don't walk into that.
Not falling for it.
Don't
I'm not
even say it once.
I'm gonna promise the people this though. I can't wait December 17th. I'm gonna sit on the watch along with Sam. Like this.
What do you mean you can't wait? You can't even say that with confidence.
Yeah, I'm ready for that game. Matter of fact, let me not tell too soon because I did that with Hamza and the outcome was not the best.
Said no one about Anfield. Show some respect, huh? Anfield is the one stadium you
real.
just have to chill.
Top stadium, scary hours.
Yeah, you know the consecutive scoreline last 3 years is like 40 something 3.
Yeah, y'all can have your flowers now. We had our flowers then.
Yeah, no problem.
The cycle, you know, the wheel changes. The wheel changes.
Your wheel ain't changed in 10 years, brother.
It did.
Anyway,
it did it.
just like
It's
Jacob's
looking like
robe.
liquidation. It's looking like liquidation.
100%, just like Jacob's robe. Big up to Kaz who says it's the history of the
What's wrong
Tottenham.
with the
Big up
robe?
to you,
Wait,
Kaz.
Why my
So
rope
much-
catch astray?
You can hold it. You can hold it. It's just respectfully.
Cellini's a
You know?
fraud.
Say that again.
No, I just
Stellini's a fraud. We're blaming
I said
Stellini. now?
Cellini.
Oh, Chiellini, you mean?
Oh, Chiellini. Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
He's not a fraud.
He's a fraud. He's a fraud.
He's an Italian legend. but then
He's a fraud.
he's not a fraud.
He's absolutely.
He's in the MLS.
Look
Big
at
up
now.
my
He
boy
doesn't-
Das.
Well, that's then tell me why his wife is
Glory
is emailing me saying why is my husband a fraud?
Can I let you, Mike, like respectfully, you need to bring up bars that bang more, brother. You're so much better than Tottenham fraudster. Mike, you're so much more creative than this. What happened? If I like, come on, Mike. I expect better. Come up with a better line next time.
Yeah,
Anyway.
work on that mustache too.
Coming up,
Hey, that mustache is elite.
That's what I'm saying.
that
Work on
mustache
it.
is elite.
Elite.
I said I said work on it. I said work on
Why
it.
does he need to work on it when it's already elite?
Get your
It's
money up,
elite.
not your
That's
funny
like
up.
the
That's what
Alisson
I'm saying.
stash from 2 years ago. That's
He
elite.
need to do this joint. He need to do this joint.
Oh no, I think that would ruin it, man.
No, I think it'll look
He's
fire.
got like the Magnum P. He's got the Magnum PI thing going, and it's good. He's my number 9 on PS5, by the way.
Oski, why you
Mike,
want him to look like one of the Kingsmen from the Ottoman Empire? Talking about do this with it.
Malik Farouk.
So I'm doing this with it, like, you know, like just bring your sword and your- It's crazy. It's crazy. He does have Lebanese heritage, to be fair. So fair
Yeah,
enough.
and
Anyway.
Syrian. And Syrian.
He does. He shocked me actually when he told me that. It's the history of the Tottenham. They always miss something to arrive at the end. Big up to Chiellini, man. What a guy. Big up
He's a
to
fraud.
Mike.
Absolutely fraudulent.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Chiellini has one.
He
point.
doesn't even eat spaghetti with a spoon and a fork.
What does he eat it with?
Just a fork.
Oh, you want him to
Yeah?
do this, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
you
supposed to
want,
eat it with a spoon if you eat spaghetti right. That's what I'm saying. He's a fraud. An Italian
No,
would know
I eat
that.
it with a fork only. It's not my fault.
Because
to
you're
try
not
and go,
Italian.
you-
That's what I'm saying. But if you were going around saying I'm Italian, I'd call you a fraud as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a chef and I eat it with a fork only too. I'm not gonna lie, brother.
Yeah.
Well, you're also not
I know
posing
it-
as an Italian, so you're a fraud as well if you wanted to go down that route.
I can tell you exactly how Jacob eats it. Jacob
Hey, yo.
has fork and scissors. And he's one of those guys. I won't even say the story now. Anyway, make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. This is football if you're ready to do so. Stick on the stream. It will redirect you to Staffy TV. Go like the video over here. And when it redirects you, go like the video on Staffy TV. Subscribe over here and on Staffy's channel. Big up to Mike, big up to Nabil, big up to Sam, big up to Tarun, Badr, Red Lion, CDN, Hamza, Will, Blaze, AJ, Brazy, Terence, Lee, Aaron, Bezzy, Dinishan, Mike, Kaz, Suraida, Sam, Qusay, and a guy who, Marius as well. Big up to you, Marius. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. We're going to go around the lovely panel so they can let you where you can find them, or any things they've got upcoming as well in their future. Big up to you. Sorry, I was just reading Omar's comment there. So, TJ, thanks so much. Great debut. Unbelievable debut today. Cooked the shit out of Jacob. We love to see it. We're going to get to
Uncookable.
it for the next 2 weeks.
Cookable.
Jacob,
You cooked
you took
yourself
off the
more than I
roll
cooked
and
you.
there
You
are
cooked
tears
yourself.
falling down your eyes. No one believes you. Please. So, TJ, where
Oh
can
my
we find you, bro?
Goodness, yeah,
Minor
you can
setback
find
for
me
a
at
major comeback.
You can find me at TJ Warren TV. Again,
TJ
Jasam,
Waffle
thank you so
TV.
much for coming on. TJ Warren TV. It's right here. Go over there. I am 10 subscriptions away from 600. So give me the 600 right now, people. Give me 600 right now. And then, of course, you can find me on Sarcasm City TV and Staffy TV. Staffy TV for the Monday American Waffle Show, Midnight UK. And then Thursday, I'm on with Flawless for the Man United Arsenal podcast. And then on my channel, we have a show called The American Idiots where I have all sorts of content creators. Doesn't need to be any sort of fan type.
Is that Green
fans
Day?
from all over the place. Yeah, it's inspired by Green Day. Yeah.
I want to
But-
be an American idiot. Boom, boom,
Yep.
boom.
So yeah, that's what
Omar trying
inspired
to
that
do
one.
Green Day. That's great.
And I get
was-
caught-
Said New York is singing rock is crazy. Right? I know.
And I get
Yo,
called
I
an
wanna
American
be an
idiot.
American idiot.
And I get called an American idiot.
Jacob, why are you
all the time on
interrupting
this
TJ's outro? So that's so disrespectful,
Crazy.
Jacob.
It's crazy. It's
That's
crazy.
Son-
so
unreal.
disrespectful.
Unreal.
Por favor,
yeah.
che schifo. Let the guy speak.
Sorry,
But yeah, I
it
mean,
must be
we-
on that cornfield
Oh my
Wi-Fi.
days. I'm never getting through this.
Lagging.
He's done it again. He's not
I'm never
again.
getting through. I'm never getting through
Lemina
this stuff.
scores at the back post.
Ever.
Go on, TJ.
All right. Fridays, 9 p.m., the American Idiot Show. We have all sorts of people on. We've had Flawless on. We've had this absolute wastehead Jacob on. We've had Lee Gunner on. So come over.
I carried the
That's
show
the kind of
that
talent
day.
we have over on TJ Warren TV. Subscribe. Thank you again, Hussam, for having me on, man.
I carried the
Hussam.
show
I love
that
how he
day.
says
The
your name,
day that he
Hussam.
mentioned, I carried it.
Apologies
You
for
didn't
my
carry
rude
anything.
guests interrupting your outro. You know it happens. Oski, my brother, where can people find you?
Hussam, thank you for having me. Hussam. I love how TJ says Hussam is fire. Hussam. You can find me at Footy Fanatics. Yo, honestly, I'm at 40. I need 42 more subscribers, yo. And I'm gonna hit 900. Like, that's big.
Yes.
Pause.
Smash.
That's big though. So like I need y'all to come show love because I want to start getting back on my streaming and I have a plan once I hit a certain number. But regardless, I am always on with these gentlemen sometime these week. Of course, I kick ball with TJ, Hosam and Ehwa, great people. You know what I'm saying? My boy Yaqub 24/7. So big up everybody in here. Thank you so much for supporting us. Make sure y'all
Big up
subscribe
you.
to every person in here as well, other with the Dawn too.
And also, you know what? Sometimes, guys, wallah, it's good to give tutorial. Like, I realize why people give tutorial because you guys are a bunch of lazy bastards. This is you watching us right now. You get me? All you have to do is just close the live chat. This is you right here. Close this live chat. Hit this button right here. And as you can see, all the channels are right there.
Yeah,
See?
is that easy?
Kunle,
Amazing.
Channel TV, subscribe. TJ
You're
Warren.
saying it takes
subscribe
less than
and
15 seconds?
Can I just teach them? Subscribe and notification bell.
Just fucking-
TJ Warren TV. You already ruined his outro. Let me promote him. Big up to you, TJ Warren. Jacob, right here, United Spurs of America. Subscribed without the notification bell.
America's number
Oski,
one.
Scrub of
right
America.
here, subscribed as well. Footy Fanatics. He actually is on 860, guys. He's approaching 900. Go subscribe.
Bro, I'm almost there. Without no shows is big, so I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So thank you.
100%. And finally, last but not least, man like Yaqub. Thank you so much, my brother, for getting cooked for an hour and a half.
Win,
And
lose,
then
or draw,
trying to
uncookable.
attempt to cook Arsenal and getting cooked. But
United Scrub of America.
FYI, because we love Jacob so much, he's coming back on Al Ahwa tomorrow at 9. So it's gonna be one long ass international break for him. So Jacob, where can people find you?
You can find me at America's number one Tottenham Hotspur fan channel, United Spurs of America. Actually, I'm predicting tomorrow I'm going to have some technical difficulties and probably not do a show. Monday we'll have to see how the laptop's looking and the internet.
Tomorrow, wait on the results. That's when you make the call.
Yeah, see, that's how I'm really going to know after
the
Liverpool
bees
drop
might buzz
points.
tomorrow. The bees might buzz.
Hey, buzz.
He's coming on at 9, you guys. Don't worry about all this crap, his nonsense he's saying. Don't worry. Jacob is assigned full time to this channel.
There might be technical difficulties. I can't predict what's going to happen, but the weather forecast says that you might get, my Wi-Fi might go out. But look, I'm going to say this way. The chat has been cooking me tonight, and I hope y'all had a good time because just wait till we back up. Just wait till we get back up. Shout out to Chumbawambas. We're going to get back up. Even if we get knocked down again, we're going to get back up. So 4 minor setbacks don't mean that the season's just like 2 losses don't mean the season's over. Just like 2 wins don't mean you won the season. So TJ, enjoy your 1 win. I know you ain't gonna get one next week, but that's neither here nor there. I know I'm supposed to be plugging
it's international
my show.
break. We're not playing.
Well, 2 weeks from now, you waffler. But go subscribe to TJ Waffle TV, where things are always sticky. And AO, I was hoping Elmar would hit me with an AO there, but he did not. So look, there's the outro. You can find me there.
Hosam had the worst one.
What'd you say?
Hosam had a crazy AO, so that's why I was. After
No, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Look, also I want to say this to the chat. I called y'all intelligent, and you continue to try and cook me. So good try, all of you.
I was gonna
bozos
get
in
you a
the chat.
surprise, honestly, Yaqub, but I'm gonna leave it to the next time the wolves show up. I was gonna actually make sure though I have a part wolf at home, so when I tell him howl, he really howls. So I was gonna put the intro for that. Oh, that would have been crazy. It would have been crazy.
Hey, you better hope you don't lose to Wolves.
Right now.
You stay down there in the leaky stadium. Come on, at least come on.
I have a husky that's 10% wolf, and he just howls.
Fairs.
So it would have been great for
So
you.
anyway, guys, we're gonna exit. So just leave you this beautiful edit from Val. any edits to shit on Jacob, I'm here for. Stick around, redirect to Staffy TV, go and like that.